Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to Four Court Trio. We're gonna be talking about some power rankings, the team rankings, and the player rankings that came out from the WNBA website and ESPN. I hope you guys are having a great day. Y'all all come in the building. I got Duvall here with me. What's up, Duvall?
Duvall is in the building. How you doing tonight?
I got Crazy Bro Claude.
Yo.
Look, go on.
Yo.
I got my girl B. What's up, B?
What's the word? What's up, family?
And I got, the most famous L. Hey, what's up, sis?
What's good, sis? Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Y'all come on in the chat.
Luxury.
Say hi. Let me know you guys are here. I see you, Tula Plays. Thanks for pulling up. We got Buddy Fresh. Fast is in the building for you, bro, Claude. Bob Jones. Adrian Bowman. Hey, Tanisha Scott. What's up, T. Carmella? What's up, ADP? What's up, Reddit Milky Way? In the dark with a smile. Well, that's a different name. What's up? Hey, what's going on, Donna Cox? Norma Doe. What's up? What's up, Chad? How y'all feeling tonight? Damian Fowler. I see you, Henry Hurley. What's going on? How y'all feeling today, Panna? How y'all feeling?
Oh, good. You already know. We ready to go. Let's get it going, baby.
You ain't gonna cry nothing, are you?
No, I don't cry too much. I crash out though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord. Well, hey, look.
I don't cry that much.
No, you sure?
No, I don't cry that much. I cuss a motherfucker out.
No, don't you start off like that. This is the diva. What's up, Joe Mama? I see you. What's up,
you already know. You already know. Hey, we ain't 9 o'clock, baby. What's up, L?
What's going on? I might crash out with you tonight.
I got 2 subjects that we finna man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
they crash out material.
Oh yeah,
they crash out material. Hey,
I'm just letting y'all know what it is.
In the building.
I got my military. You know what I'm saying? I put the hat on. Y'all already know I'm in soldier mode. Y'all already know.
Don't believe, bro, Claude. He a lover. He ain't no fighter. He ain't gonna fight y'all
tonight.
He ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm gonna beat tonight.
You gonna beat him tonight?
I say I'm a beast tonight.
Really, tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna see. Hey, our first topic, y'all, we're gonna talk about the WNBA power rankings came out. That's the team rankings. They ranked each 1 through 12 teams. Why you say diabolical as soon as I start talking? We're gonna go through the rankings right quick before we get to the meat and potatoes. I want to ask my panel even before I start rattling off these team names. Who do y'all believe should be the number 1 team heading into 2025? And tell me why. I'll start with my ladies. B, what you got? Who you think should be number 1?
New York. They're the defending champions. They've added to that roster. They haven't really lost much, but they've added to it. I know Benija went down and they lost KT, and they lost Flute, but they've added some firepower to that roster. So I'm rocking with New York as number one right now.
Okay. Because you feel like they didn't lose too much. They just coming back with the same team they had before.
Yeah, and they won a championship. You gotta not disrespect the defending champs. If you won last year, that means that you're the number one team.
The number one, you're on the pedestal.
Yeah, until somebody that they ain't even played a game yet. We ain't played a real regular season game yet, so ain't nobody knocked them out yet. They still
right. I hear you. What you got, Elle? What you think? You agree or disagree?
Partially. For the reasons that B said. For me, it's a toss-up between New York and the Aces. New York, for the reasons that B stated, the obvious reasons. They are the reigning champs. But if y'all remember from last season, I had my qualms about that series between the Minnesota Lynx and the New York Liberty. So I feel like if they just let them play, the outcome is different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the Lynx win. So that's my only thing with them. I'm not going to give them 100% of the because they're the reigning champs. Then they're the number one team coming into this season, even though they didn't make a whole lot of changes. I am excited to see how Tosh Cloud fits into that system. She's one of my favorite players. And so I am interested to see how that happens. Could care less about, never mind, I'm gonna go on. And then as far as the Aces are concerned, they got a chip on their shoulders, right? Probably more so than the Minnesota Lynx. Mm-hmm. And while they have added some new pieces and they're still figuring it out, even amongst the cuts that they made in the last 12 hours or so, they look like a well-oiled machine, even with trying to figure out what the piece. And yes, it's only preseason, it's only 2 games, but and yes, Phoenix was giving it to them. Was it Phoenix? Yeah. No, Phoenix or Washington? Was it Phoenix? Yeah.
I guess the Aces, it was Phoenix. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Phoenix uncovered some gaps, but I just feel like you got the head of the snake and Asia Wilson. She's coming with a chip on her shoulder, period. And then I think the team is coming with a chip on their shoulder. And then we got a different type of Chelsea Gray this year coming into the season. So those are the reasons why it's a toss-up for me between the two.
I got you. Duval, you agree or disagree?
Minnesota Lynx. They're a team that has continuity. They have a Hall of Fame coach. They have 3 Hall of Fame players on their team, and their team is predicated on spacing. And I think with them losing the championship last year, they have a different perspective, and they're gonna attack the WNBA differently. So I think they should be the favorites to win based on those reasons.
Okay, that is a different team than the other people said. They do have a lot of continuity. They really haven't changed that much. I know McBuckets maybe was still overseas or nursing an injury or something.
Hurt.
But yeah, they gonna come back very, very hungry. Their coach is really good, and their coach is gonna make adjustments. So I feel what you're saying, Bro Claude. What you think? Who you think is the number one team?
I'm a basketball man. I'm a basketball fan. I'm a basketball man. It's going to always be the New York Liberty because they are the champions. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful for me to ever, I'm a traditional guy. I stick to my guns. They won last year playing terrible. They won last year playing terrible. If they just played better than what they did last year, I still got them as a top team. Any team can get it in any given night. I do agree with that, but I'm not going to take away a team that did not have a complete, just a reigning win. And then they did win, and they added a few pieces. They lost Laney, but they got Tasha over there, like my sister said, and she's a problem. She's a defensive hacker, and she could pat that ball, and she got good court vision like Sloop. So, you know what I mean? I still say New York Liberty because they are champions, and then I'm a traditional guy. I'm not gonna never disrespect nobody who won.
I would say for me, I always say in order you got to come take the title from whoever had it the year before. But I will say this: it's hard to go back to back. Most of the time, you don't go back to back. So they got a lot of teams nipping at their heels. But until somebody beat them, I leave them at number one. But hey, it's hard to be a back to back
It's
champion, as
hard
we
out
know.
here for a pimp.
It's hard out here for a pimp. So I would say, well, I guess number two should be right where Duval is at. Number two is Minnesota Lynx. Y'all agree with that, or y'all disagree and think that should be somebody else?
Who?
Go B.
B,
I
okay.
disagree.
Okay, go B.
Outside of number one is the only team that get the I won a championship respect.
Right.
Yeah, you were a runner-up, but you were a runner-up almost for a reason. And they didn't make any changes to their roster. They stayed put. One of the biggest reasons and why they lost the series was because they couldn't corral Jonquel Jones, and they didn't fix that problem this year. They still don't have anyone on that roster that could corral Jonquel Jones, and I think that's a problem. So for me, I like what I see from the Aces. I'd never bet against Asia Wilson. I always think like she can carry a team. She carried that team to what was it? The conference finals.
Yes.
She carried that team last season to the conference finals. An injured Jackie Young, injured Chelsea Gray. Yeah, she had KP, but she carried that team to a conference final. So I think their roster this season is a little bit more healthy, a little bit stronger. So I got the Aces at 2 for me. And that's from seeing them play these preseason games. Even though Phoenix took them to the wire, I think they, like Elle said, Phoenix exposed some things that they need to work on, and that's what you want in a preseason game. And I think they can work on it. So I'm gonna put the Aces at 2. I just don't think the Lynx did enough to keep that spot.
I will say this before I go to the next person. They did have Alana Smith pretty much hobbled in that series. So I'm thinking I'm trying to get in the mind of Coach Reese. Coach Reese might think she has enough because if she have a healthy Alana Smith, she might have somebody that can contend with JJ. But I'm with you, B. I think they needed to add another piece, but they chose to stand pat. Anybody else?
Alana Smith didn't do nothing with Camila Cardoso yesterday, and she a second-year player. I'm supposed to believe that she'll be able to handle JJ again. Camila don't even have half the skill that JJ got.
Right.
Yep, I agree.
I agree with you. It just, Coach Reeves is over there standing pat for some reason because she didn't make no change. I mean, I think she brought in an international player, but that's not going to help her. That player is not somebody to help her in the paint or help her deal with Jonquel Jones. So she didn't address that need pretty much at all from what I saw. But, Anybody else disagree with number 2?
I'm sticking with my 1-2 punch between New York and Vegas. I definitely don't feel like, even with a healthy McBuckets and a healthy Alana Smith, I don't have confidence that enough that the Lynx would be a number 2 team.
Gotcha. Anybody else? Claude looking at the sky.
Well, you know that I love the Lynx.
I know you do.
I love the Lynx. I love the Lynx, but Cheryl Reeves, listen.
She's stubborn
Listen to
now.
me. You listen to me, Cheryl Reeves. She needs to go ahead and go up into the GM job. Or she either go higher up in the franchise. She no longer should be the coach of the Lynx. She has proven this year. She has proven this year that she don't intend to make the Lynx better. They did not get better. They did not get better. Why did they not get better? Because they did not get bigger. So for my number 2 team, because they did get bigger, is the Aces. Plus, they have gotten better. They have gotten the Gold Mamba, and then Leonina is coming off of that bench, and she a shooter. Okay, and then we got the nice little rookie that could come in and do whatever she gonna do. You know, I didn't agree with getting rid of Miss Turner. I didn't like Harmony being let go, but keep it a buck. The Las Vegas Aces, from what I've seen, they're bigger, and they can compete with New York like they're supposed to be able to. And on top of it, Asia ain't taking that loss sitting down last year. The way they lost, how they lost, and then the way she was treated in the year of Caitlin Clark, leading in every single thing that it was. They bring a person that is half of a human being to her and put her above. So shout out to Asia. I think that she can compete for the chip this year. The Lynx did not get bigger. That's why they're not better. The Lynx is my favorite team. They're consistent. I know what to expect. I love Fee. I love McBuckets. And then, of course, y'all already know how I feel about Courtney Williams. So, but the thing is that did they get better, Duval? Did they get bigger? No, they didn't. They stayed the same. And I think it's time for Miss Weaves to go up and do a job that she knows that she should be doing singly as being a GM, and let someone come in to be the coach so that they can add a different flavor, a different fix. Because Peely sat on the bench, and you could see that I said this last year to you, Sister Keisha. You remember Peely was being wasted her whole rookie year. She was wasted, and she could if she could shoot it this year, she could shoot it last year too. She shot it in college, so that was a missing piece when Smith went down that they should have let unleash that character, but they didn't do it. And I know I'm gonna end it right here. I know that the Lynx is in the top 3, but they're not number 2.
I'm gonna go to Duval now. I know Duval disagreed because he had him number 1. So go ahead on, Duval.
Keisha, do you address the chat on here?
Sometimes, yeah. What are they saying? I hadn't even looked.
No, I just want to correct Real Money.
Trolling Real Money.
Although Brokaw said that Cheryl Reeves should become the GM, Cheryl Reeves was the GM last season. She let go of that role. She's no longer the GM. I don't know how high up she can go before she knock her wife out of a job, because her wife is president of operations. So,
I do know
Cheryl Reeves is running all up and through that. I don't think she's going to go back to being the GM, but she's no longer the GM. So technically, Bro Clyde is right. But I was addressing.
Yeah, I said she should just be in the single solid role, no more coaching. Real Money. I said that, and she should just be the team's GM because she has involvement anyway. Anyway, we go here.
Duval, you disagree with everyone? Go ahead, my brother. Let me hear your take.
Yeah, the Minnesota Lynx is undersized, but they run a system that fits that team perfectly. And they still can make a move at the trade deadline if they need to get bigger.
Mhm.
And so, like I said again, when you got a Hall of Fame coach that lost by one game last year, and she has all off season to make whatever necessary adjustments to not put herself in that situation again, I think the Minnesota Lynx will be fine.
And they're also on the other side of the bracket from like where the Aces were coming into the postseason, right, guys?
Mhm.
Like with the way the
They won't
postseason
see him.
goes,
Yeah,
they
they
won't
won't see
see
him.
them, right?
No, they won't see him.
Yeah, and there's that. So I feel y'all. Look, little disagreement. We only got to number 2. Let's see who had number 3. Number 3 is the Aces. Now, of course, I know my ladies disagree with that because they had them at 2. So, I mean, I have the Aces at 2 too, but I understand the ball's point too. Do y'all have a problem with the Aces at 3?
I got the Lynx at 3 actually.
Mhm.
And they actually out hedge the Fever for number 3 because of the reason that Duvall said. Because they are a well-oiled machine, because they do have Angel Reese, because they do run an offense to fit that team. They already have continuity. I think the Fever kind of lack that right now. And as they work on that, the Lynx is just gonna just go, and that's gonna hash them out and let them and give them that 3 seed. So I got the Lynx at 3, just hedging out the Fever.
Yeah. I mean, I think them top 3 to me. This is my opinion. They like moving around like little musical chairs, but I do like the pieces that was added to the Aces, and I think it's gonna make a difference. I think that bench is gonna make a difference.
Mhm.
I think the Aces main characters, as Brocard was talking about, they're healthy now. Now that could change in the season because it's going to be 44 games. That could change going down the stretch. But last year, we all know the Aces were hobbled going into the playoffs,
Mhm.
and so they did all that with a Angel Wilson was a little hobbled too. She got a little hurt, and that playoff game against the Liberty. So I think if we get a healthy Aces, the league should look out. That's just me.
Mhm.
Um, let's see who's at number 4.
Hold on, I ain't get my number 3.
Oh, so go ahead. I'm sorry, L.
I'm about to cause some confusion.
Oh, snap. Who's number 3, L?
Right now, based on what I've seen, it's a toss up. I got another toss up between the Sky and the Atlanta Dream.
Do tell.
I'm gonna just leave it at that, and we're gonna see. We've seen they have both of them have made off-season moves to improve the areas that they had major deficits in last season. Mm-hmm. And they both were battling for that last spot in the playoff run, in the finals run, to begin with. So I think Chicago, for the obvious reasons that we've been talking about, you've got a veteran floor general in Sloop who knows how to pass to the bigs. Obviously there's still some moves that they have to make and some decisions, final decisions that they have to figure out for the Sky, which, could help us or not. It's interesting to see who they've cut already. And then for just I was watching some of the Atlanta Dream and the Washington Mystics game.
I watched that.
BG she looking real nice shooting from the 3. She's a super big that can shoot from the 3, as well as get in the paint and set some hard behind screens to knock somebody out. Poor Citron, right? She hit the flow.
She did.
Yeah, and while I feel like Brianna Jones was kind of ineffective last season, I think having another big that's the size of BG with her is gonna pull her game up. So they look good so far. They look good.
So you have the Dream at 3.
It's a toss-up between Chicago and the Dream. For me, based off of what I've seen of all the teams that I've seen play thus far, which I think is pretty much everyone, except for New York. Who's the only other team who hasn't played? New York and who? Everybody else has had a game, no?
Yeah. Who hasn't played, y'all?
Who else ain't played?
I think New York is the only team that hasn't played yet.
Okay. Yeah.
So, again, this is based off of preseason only, y'all. Well, it's based off of preseason and then the off-season moves.
Hey, the Dream look good. I mean,
they look much better than they did last year.
Yeah.
I said we asked for Alicia Gray and they gave us Tanisha Gray. They Tanisha Wright. They gave us the wrong person.
Anybody else got something to say about number 3?
No, I can see where L coming from. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Dream. I mean,
I can see that angle.
Yeah, I guess they look really good. Like, we'll see. It's just preseason. All right, number 4. They have Seattle Storm.
Nope. Somebody was glazing.
Oh, hold on. Now, Bro Claude. They said, look, they're saying that all NECA and Skylar Diggins are returning. Gabby Williams is gonna be here for the full season, and they added Lexi Brown and Alicia Clark in free agency, and they have the number 2 overall pick in Malonga, and WNBA seems to think this will propel Seattle Storm to the 4th spot.
No.
I'll let B go and look Bro Claude think in his mind, but go ahead, B. What you think?
I got Indiana at 4.
Okay.
I think Indiana is an interesting team. They can either be 4 or they'll drop to 6. And it just depends on how they come together as a group, as a unit. I think Caitlin is going to take a leap this season and improve in her game. She may not, but if she don't take a leap, she averaged almost 20 points. So that's not bad. Like that can't hurt the team. If she takes the leap, the team only gets better. I think Indiana biggest problem and the only reason why they may drop out of the top 4 is because they have no defense. They still didn't address that problem. I think they believe adding Sophie Cunningham was going to help with the perimeter defense, but it really don't. It really don't. To me, she just out there bowing people for real. She not playing defense. She pulling arms and running around in circles. She's really not playing defense. Lexi is okay, but even her defense is not top tier. So I think defensively, and I'm not talking about what I seen from the Brazil game because they played Brazil. If you watch that Mystics game, the first game, defensively, the Mystics were able to get whatever they wanted on the court. The Fever didn't put up a fight in that situation. And people gonna say, well, Caitlin didn't play. Adding Caitlin to that wasn't going to help them defensively. Adding Caitlin to that helps them offensively, but it don't help them defensively because her defense is not the best. So defensively, I think they have a problem, but I still have them at 4 because they have an interesting roster. They have a real interesting roster to me. And at the 4, that's when things get interesting.
I'm gonna go to L. Why do you think they got Seattle so high though? I didn't see them as 4.
Because of Malonga. You see all they sharing all the videos and stuff of her, postering up and dunking. That's what they have Malonga. And then if you look at Malonga and Ezzy on the floor at the same time, like they're looking at who Seattle added more than I think they're looking at the full picture of how that's all going to come together.
Okay.
But with that said, I'm picking. I think I'm picking Seattle over Indiana for the 4th spot.
Okay. Why?
And here's why, because I just don't know how Steph White, like what she's going to do. They haven't cut anybody yet, right?
They cut Bree Hall.
Oh, Bree Hall. Yeah. Bree Hall and
I want to say it's another. I think it was another person, but I can't remember right now.
no, I think Bree might have been the only one that was cut.
Is she the only one? I know. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so. So I don't know how many available roster spots they have coming into this season. It'll just be interesting. Like, I can't say, I don't have a whole lot of confidence that I would be like, oh yeah, they're 4 over Seattle, only because I don't see how it's working just yet. You got a lot of moving pieces. So once, the final roster comes out, then it'll make a little bit, Caitlin got stronger, presumably in the off season. At least she looks like it. She's bulked up quite a bit. We only got a small sample size to kind of see where she's at, because she only played the one game, to B's earlier point, but still seeing some of the same tendencies of like the push off, right? We didn't see any turnovers, but she was definitely hot from the logo 3. Like, she was hitting them threes, draining them. So those are the pluses for the Fever. But from a big picture standpoint, right now, I'm not sure how that's going to look. So that's why I have them below Seattle.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Hit it, bro, Claude.
Okay. Here comes the money, y'all.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Thank you, Sharice. De Jesus for the $5 super sticker. Shout out to Sharice. She always coming through.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you. Hey, guys in the chat, everybody in Twitter land, wherever you are, hit the like button. And please subscribe to all channels. Hit the like button. My moderators, please drop our links in the chat. But I need you guys to hit the like button if you haven't hit it since we've been up in here. Okay. What you think, bro Claude? You think Seattle at 4?
Hell to the no. Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be controversial.
Uh-oh.
But I'll have to be real.
Uh-huh.
I have to be real. I have more respect for Natasha Howard than probably anybody. I know who Kelsey Mitchell is, and she's not going to change. I've just seen her working out. I've seen her in these last couple games. I've seen her. Aaliyah Boston, of course, she has gotten better, of course. The 3-on-3 did help her, even though she didn't have an impressive unrivaled, but it did keep her body in shape, because we know she can get big girls. For us big people, we know how that weight can come on. So that was just mainly for conditioning. I do appreciate that. Lexi Hall is tough. She didn't have a complete unrivaled season, but she did work out over the unrivaled. So I won't knock Lexi Hall. I know she's coming off the bench. But for all these other people like Brianna Turner, we forget, who Brianna Turner is. Michaela Timpson is there, my girl. Michaela is listen, y'all, she's 6'2", but she jump out the gym. She's a rebounder. That's what she is. Her nature, that's going to translate. That's easy. For it's her under basket scoring and dunking and all that stuff. That's to be seen. But I know the girl can play defense, and I know she can is a rim protector and rebound. So Caitlin is Caitlin. DeWanna Bonner is DeWanna Bonner. So at 4, I would say the Fever at 4. Just because I know these veterans. I know what they bring to the table. This is a team that should be on paper. It looks good. On paper, they number 4. For as what they do, who's to say? But on paper, they are number 4, and I'm keeping it as real as I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duval, who's your number 4?
This is interesting. I don't have Seattle at number 4. I think they lost a lot scoring wise with Jewel Lloyd being gone. I know that's a hostile working environment. You know, we have that here with HR. But I think
So
with that
crazy.
team, that's a big scoring puncher that's missing. So they have to replace that. And unfortunately, I don't think they replaced it. Malanga is not enough. Yes, she is a talent, but what we don't know is how physical she is. Can she handle the physicality of a WNBA season? Because she is very slim. She is very thin.
She's slight.
She's not athletically built yet. So that is going to be a question. And so I don't think they made up the difference scoring wise of Jewel Lloyd to justify being at number 4. I mean, you could put Indiana on number 4, I guess. But like I said, they're still lacking on the defensive end. They're very deep, but they don't have no defensive stopper. So that's why I don't take them seriously as contenders. I don't think you can't win a championship if you don't got nobody that could play defense at a high level. Because you can't outscore everybody. You know what I'm saying? This ain't match cards. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't play that way. But
Dre Stewart, I'm sorry. Dre Stewart, I said she did not have a good unrivaled, Dre. I said Leah Boston did not have a good unrivaled, but it was good for her to work out. Go ahead.
Yeah, we talking about 5-on-5 right now. But go ahead, Duval.
No, I was just saying, like I said, I put Fever at number 4 for right now because they do have 5 Hall of Famers on the court at the same time.
Right.
I mean, that have to matter for something, but at the same token, I still think they got too many cooks in the kitchen. That's gonna be a question for them. Who's gonna be willing to take a step back? Will it be a Leah Boston? Will she be happy with it?
That's right.
Will it be Dewana Bottom? Will she be happy with it? Because now it's not just about Stephanie White knowing about the X's and O's. It's about the psychology of a team. That's what made Phil Jackson so great. And what about, you know what I'm saying, his X's and O's, because his X's and O's was on Tex Winners. It was about him being the psychologist of the team and getting the team to believe in one vision. Can Stephanie White do that? Do she have the ability to do something that they said Christy Sykes couldn't do?
Right. And that pressure.
My man.
And that pressure. Go ahead.
So I was just saying, so at the end of the day, if that's the case, they're gonna be very interested to see how she can get everybody on one accord. Because, like I said, it could be a point where some of those players become jealous of Caitlyn, her having too much of the limelight, or her having too much of the leeway when it comes to how the franchises ran. And they might be feeling like, you know what, let me go somewhere else. So they, you know what I'm saying, now they're playing for me, not for we. So like I said, a lot of those questions got to be answered. But I will put Fever number 4. But like I said, at the end of the day, I don't think they're gonna win the championship because, like I said, there's too many holes that they have to fill when it comes to not only on the court but the mentality of the team itself.
And I'm with you, Duval. On paper, they number 4. But how Stephanie White puts this gumbo pot together, as we say back home, she gonna have to really coach mentally and physically. So we're gonna see if she's up to that task, because one person start feeling some type of way, we didn't seen it. It messed up the whole chemistry of the whole team. So
that's just on paper, y'all. It's just on paper.
Hit the dollar.
Here comes the money.
Say, we up. Big things popping, little things stopping. We on deck. Damn right, boss. Simply Ball dropping K-Sap. He all the way just giving y'all an announcement. K-Sap is now in, he's over the border He's over the border in Canada at TSN Networks. He's doing big things, taking the Simply Ball Dropping family to the next level. He will, announce all of the different things that's going on, but he has already put that in the airways that he will be starting already this week on TSN Network, which is the Canada's ESPN. That's also coming over the border here in America. He's part of that crew. Shout out to KSAP. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you for the platforms that you've designed and put us on. I can't wait. To see you grow and also grow with you, brother, and everybody else that's here. We miss you and love you. Go ahead.
I will say, I think the Fever fans are just believe that this team is going to be able to
No,
just outscore everyone, and
No.
that's not the way
Not at all.
basketball works.
That's not.
But I will say, on paper, they look impressed. That's
I
what I
saw
will say.
somebody in the comments just said that they play good defense because the Mystics only scored 74 points. And I hate to break it to you.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, B. Go ahead, baby girl.
The Mystics stopped playing their starters halfway through the third quarter. Indiana played two of their rotational pieces the entire game to win that game.
They did.
Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hole were in a battle with 5 players who had a combined 1 year together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not even 1 year, one game.
Yeah.
It's not impressive.
No.
And
Not impressive. So
No.
please stop, because they only scored 74 points the game.
And I'll add to this, it's a family here. We chuckle, we laugh. Everybody has a right to their own opinion. I think I take issue with people when you can't be objective about a team that's not your favorite team. Right. But you have all the space and room in the world for your favorite team. So, me and Tula, we cool. Ain't no beef. No beef with Gene either. But y'all are talking nonsense when you say, Gene, that you and Tulip Pays are the only realistic ones when it comes to the Sky roster. And you believe that they will struggle because of it, and also because of what you've seen already. I feel like it's folks like y'all that are Fever fans, because you can't look at the Fever team and then say you're not honest enough to talk about what their issues are or where their gaps are, right? That's the issue that I have with people when you want to compare teams, or if you're a fan of a team. I'm a Sky fan, but I'm not only a Sky fan. I have other teams and players that I like as well, and I can be honest and realistic about what the challenges are. I said there are some gaps, like there's some things that we still have to address. But we're a much different looking team than last year, and we're a much better team.
Way better.
We're a much better team. Does that mean that we're an A+ team yet? No. That's to be seen for any of the teams in the W right now. So because the Skies, not the Sky, the Fever had 108 points to whatever Brazil. That means nothing to me. Not just because it's a preseason game, but it doesn't mean anything to me. And if you can't be objective about your favorite team, then I can't take you serious when you're talking about another team that's not your favorite.
And what's crazy is because I'm looking at Bro Guy comments, because
we have them at number 4, and he still
he not satisfied with that. I literally said the Fever were 4, but I have to see how they defense plan out. And he mad because I said that I have to see how they defense plan out, but not thinking and listening to the fact that I got them ranked as 4.
Yes.
That's how you're unrealistic. You can realistically rank a team at a number and still say the things that they need to work on. Just like I said, the Aces got things they need to work on. Just like I said, the Lynx is ranked where they're ranked because they have things they need to work on.
But nobody got mad, B, when we
But
talked about them
nobody
other
said got
teams.
mad when I talked about them other 3 teams. But as soon as I hit the Fever and ranked them at 4, but said that they need to improve defensively, it's they held the team to 74 points. Man, I'm not trying to hear any of that. I said what I said.
She said what she said. You heard my baby niece.
And if you don't like it, why do you continue to come here?
Exactly. Because there's plenty of other channels. You got Quita, you got Chicago Sky Central, you got Showtime, you got a lot of other places. Like I'm never gonna go somewhere where I feel like I'm gonna be arguing with somebody all the time.
No.
Or I don't like the energy or the conversation. I'm not putting myself in
and
places.
guess what? You can disagree, but don't be acting like what we saying is crazy. No,
Exactly.
nothing we said was crazy.
You like who you like. We like who we like, and let bygones be bygones. Let's go to 5.
Wait a minute.
I mean,
Claude.
Duvall. Go ahead.
Bro, Claude, it
Yeah.
has been well documented the defensive woes of that Fever team.
Mm-hmm.
Well documented.
Yes.
Nothing we saying is some shock. So the fact that people are still triggered over it is just, I don't get it. I don't get that part.
You don't have to be quiet, bro, Gab. It's like you're trying to push your narrative on everyone else. You heard what I said and you agreed with me. So I mean, can we leave it at that? I mean, the other part, we don't need. We know you glazing over Caitlin. We know.
We're moving on, bro, Claude.
Go to Duvall. Go to Duvall.
Guess who they have at 5? They have Indiana Fever.
No, you missed Duvall on number 4.
Oh, sorry. No, I got Duvall.
Oh, Duvall said,
yeah.
Duvall agreed with me.
They got Indiana Fever at number 5.
Hold on, Keisha.
Go ahead.
Here comes the money. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Ronnie repass, agreeable Fever fan. Thank you, Ronnie.
Ronnie
been on both of our channels. Me and Sister Keisha, he always in the Players Club. I mean, I just want to be reasonable. I just want to, like Elle said, God damn, man. Every time we open our mouth, it's a damn disagreement. God damn.
And it's not even the disagreement. It's just that you can't be objective when it comes to the Sky in particular. But because of this issue with that people have, the rivalry that they've created and want to continue to carry with Angel Reese in the Sky and Caitlin Clark in the Fever, I just feel like if you're a diehard Fever fan and you either A, don't care for the Sky, or B, you don't care for Angel, or C, you don't care for the Sky because Angel plays on the Sky, like you're never going to be objective when it comes to holding those two teams together and talking about talent, ability, and what's going to win games.
But guess what? We're moving on because the Fever are 5.
Well, I can't because I had them at 4.
Right. The WNBA say they're at 5. We had them. Most of us had them at 4.
Mm-hmm. All of us did.
Who do you guys think should be at 5? Let's go there.
I think 5 is a toss-up, and this is where my bias moves in. At 5, I have a toss-up between Seattle, Chicago, and Atlanta. But my bias is going to lean with Chicago because I'm a Chicago Sky fan. And
Put it on your chest.
Put
it on your chest, Gab.
No,
damn it, because that's what Uncle comes.
With that said, and me openly admitting that I'm biased to the Sky being number 5. I'm gonna tell you why I think the Sky is number 5. I think people underestimate the roster that the Chicago Sky put together. They put together a roster that spaces the floor out for the team, and we kind of saw it yesterday against the Lynx on how the spacing now allows not only Angel, but I want to get into what the spacing does for Camilla. The spacing allows that pick and roll between Sloot and Camilla to happen. Last season, it couldn't happen because everybody was in the paint. Now, because you have the spacing and everybody mostly behind the 3-point line, you see Sloop be able to dictate the pace of the game, get to her spots, and where she's deep enough in the paint where somebody comes over and defend her, and she's dishing it out to Camilla. Her and Camilla chemistry is a little bit better right now because she knows what Camilla is going to do. Camilla is setting that screen to go to the basket. Angel, on the other hand, is setting that screen, and she's stuck between going to the basket and popping for that midi. That's going to come. But I also like the fact that the Sky is shooting more threes. They're falling. I like the addition of Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins seems to know her role already and what she's going to bring to this team. When they need a shot to be made, she go and makes the shot. I like the Sky defense personally. The defensive rotations that the Sky have shown has been really, really, really good. I still think it's things they need to work on as far as chemistry-wise, as far as figuring out what that second rotation is going to be, because it looks atrocious right now. But me being biased, I got the Sky at 5.
At least you look. You said it right off the top, B. What you think, L? Who should be 5?
Come back to me. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you, bro, Claude?
Okay. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it. Because a lot of you motherfuckers is out here glazing, and you ain't keeping it motherfucking real with my Sky. They is the problem in the W right goddamn now. Right now, none of you all are seeing what the hell is really going on. They have fixed problems. They have plugged all holes on the boat. The boat is an iron cast because Angel Reese, Camilla Cardoso is on the front court, goddammit. And then we got Courtney Vandersloot. Y'all already seen turnaround, no look pass to Camilla. You look how sweet she looked. Look how good she looked. Angel gonna be Angel. She don't play with her goddamn back to the basket. She's straight up tween, behind the back, spin move, lay the fuck up. So y'all get the hell up off of my people. Y'all go ahead. Y'all gonna see what the hell is gonna be. That's the number 5 team in the WNBA. Hands the fuck down. Everybody else, y'all listen. Y'all can vote on everybody else. I already know who number 5. That's it.
Well, Duvall, since he didn't crashed out earlier than expected, let you go. Who you think is number 5?
At this point, I would say Seattle is number 5. Like I said, they've been together for a year for most of the roster, except for the shooting guard, whoever that is this year. But like I said, they still have some questions on, especially Malunga, when it comes to the physicality of the team. How they gonna separate the 24 points a game that Jewel Lloyd brought to the table last year? That's still a question. But they do have a chemistry of being together at least for a year, and I think an older veteran team, I think they're gonna be more focused. I think on especially Skylar Diggins. She gonna have a better season this year than she did last season, because last season she wasn't technically coming off of a pregnancy, but she did have a baby within a 12-month span. So I think she was still trying to get her legs back.
And you know what, Duvall? I agree with you. Only because I think Seattle has a little bit more continuity because they've been together that 1 year, and I think they got something to prove. I think they should be number 5 until further notice, until I see some other things. But for right now, I got them at 5 too. All right, y'all.
I'll say Phoenix. Okay, I don't know if y'all just be trolling me. Or I don't know. I'm gonna play along though. I got time.
Okay.
I'm gonna play along.
Who you said 5?
Bro, Phoenix, but I'm gonna come back to that in a minute. Yes, Bro Gad, I said that I have Sky in the top 4. I also said that I have Fever in the top 4, and I gave my reasons for why. I can't assume what anybody else's background or whatever is, but y'all not gonna play in my face or on my top. I am an ex-player. I am a former coach. All of my kids have balled at the highest level. I have family in the NBA. Like, we are a sports family. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I see. And that's not to say that you don't, but you can't argue me down about my opinion. Just like you're entitled to yours, I'm entitled to mine. I've never seen nobody just like, you mad because of what I said, so you want to argue me down. And no, I'm not referring to you, Bro Gab, but I see the comments because, like I said, I got time. And I'm going to watch. That's what you do as a show host or a co-host. You have an engaging show when you live and you want to interact with your viewers, right? But again, like, if your sole purpose is to come here and argue down somebody because they have a different perspective than you, you're in the wrong place. We can't even get through the agenda, like the show topics, because I got to keep stopping to argue down. Bro Clyde got to keep stopping so he can have a mini crash out session. Like, it makes, and then y'all come in here trying to prove a point, and you be lying to say that Aaliyah Boston has played better than Angel Reese since college. Man, what?
Oh, that's just straight up cap.
I can't take you serious.
No.
I can't take you serious.
No.
I beg to differ.
I'm gonna say it one last time. Hold on. Is this thing on? Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me clear, right?
Fan. I love AP.
Y'all hear me clear? I have said.
Hold on.
That the Sky got holes to fix and fill. They got things to fix. But even with that, I am pleased, even though we had some questions when Jeff was making them off-season moves. Now that I've seen some of the pieces come together on the floor, I'm at peace right now. I'm at peace right now. The Sky is going to make moves, but y'all go ahead. What Angel say, go ahead and let them sleep on you, and we all going to help to tuck y'all in.
Sure is.
Tuck you in with them big old heavy shit.
That man said that Aaliyah Boston been better than Angel Reese since college.
It's documented in the chat, boo. Go check. I ain't making it up.
Oh, my God.
And with that note, because we'll be here for about 3 hours messing around with Bro Glide, we're gonna get to number 6.
I did see Angel Reese, the rival, right, and defensive player of the year.
That man said,
Bro Claude,
okay.
stand down.
Okay.
Stand down.
Oh, my God.
Number 6, they got Phoenix Mercury. Let it take it in. Who you have at 6, B?
Not Phoenix.
Me neither.
Me neither.
At 6 for me, I have
Right.
It gets funky.
Real funky.
Okay. I'm not gonna put Atlanta there because I need to see what happens with Jordan in Canada. So I have Seattle. I would have put Atlanta there if I knew what was going on with Jordan in Canada. I think she
might be. Oh, let me look that up while you talking.
They're not announcing it until tomorrow. I think she is the glue for how BG and Brianna Jones will work together on the floor together. And if they lose her, that will hurt. So I'm leaning more towards Seattle being number 6. And 5, 6, and 7 is interchangeable.
Yeah.
I don't see the Sky being light years better than Seattle or being light years better than Atlanta. And I don't see them being light years better than the Sky. I think those 3 spots are interchangeable. But I got Seattle at number 6 right now. Seattle, yes, they lost Jewel. They did pick up Dominique. I think that's a lot to ask Dominique to come in and average 24 points and replace Jewel scoring.
Yeah,
No, they did not address their lack of 3-point shooting. Yes, I know they have Lexi Brown, but who is Lexi Brown? Exactly. So they still can't shoot to me. Seattle still can't shoot the ball to me, and they didn't address that. I liked seeing Erica Wheeler in that starting lineup. It made sense once I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're going to
she did look good.
I think they're going to move Skylar over to the 2 and do it that way. Yes, they added Alicia Clark, and she can shoot the threes, but I still don't think they have the floor spacing that they want to have to be able to do the things that they want to do. So that's my only knock on Seattle. I don't think they have the floor spacing. So I got them at 6, and it's interchangeable.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you, sis. L, who you got at 6?
Honestly, I don't care after 6 because I just with the teams that are left, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, who's left? I said, what did I say? Phoenix was 5. Did I put Phoenix at 5? I believe.
Yeah, you put Phoenix at 5. And you had Dream. You already had the Dream up real high.
And when I said the Dream in the sky, I completely forgot that Jordan Canada went down. But I'm not too worried about it. I don't know if I pray that she nothing too serious and a season-ending injury before the season really gets started. But Pow was there, and so I still will kind of keep them up there. But like when we start getting into the 6 through the end, Dallas looks like when Dallas did their picks, I was like, okay, they're gonna be some contenders. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna be a Dallas Wings fan, but I don't know.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
so who we got? Okay, we got the Sparks
are left.
Yeah. We got the Sparks, Golden State Valkyries. Who else is left?
The
Mystics, and the Wings. So
you have Seattle?
I put Seattle up. What did I say? It was a toss up at 4 between Seattle and Indiana. Okay. So at 6,
so that means if you go with the Fever, then you got to put Seattle somewhere. If you went with the Fever at 4, then you got to put Seattle somewhere. Because I think at 5 you had Phoenix.
Okay, so if I put you said I had Seattle at 4.
But you don't have the links. You don't have the links.
I didn't do the links earlier. I thought I did.
You didn't put the links anywhere.
You went.
That's the show that pissed me off cutting my girl.
You went Aces, Chicago, Atlanta.
I'm gonna stop paying attention to the chat because I done got all messed up now. Okay. All right. So let me read. Okay. So I said a toss up between first is all right. So with that, I'm gonna put the links at
Mm-hmm.
4. I had to think about it. I'm gonna put the links at 4. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the links at 4. I'm gonna put Indiana at 5.
Now you got
no, that's not right because I had the Dream. Okay, 3. So the Dream at 4.
I made her think about it. She had to think about it. Wait a minute.
Okay, the links at 4, the Dream at 5, Indiana at 6, and Phoenix at 7.
Okay. Here
we go.
Duvall, who you got at 6?
I have Chicago Sky at 6.
I'm with you, Duvall.
I think the roster construction is better than last year. It has a vision. It's something that wasn't in place last year. Because we know the truth that Jeff P actively tried to sabotage the roster for Teresa Weatherspoon to justify terminating her. which is here and now. But the roster's better. The style of play is better. The 3-point shooting is there. Like I said, Camilla played well in the pick and roll yesterday. I won't hold too much stock in that because Minnesota Lynx is an undersized team. So we need to see her do that same thing against like the New York Liberty, these teams that has good centers like Jacqueline Jones, Alyssa Thomas, saying Brittany Griner, so on and so forth. Angel, she's adjusted to a new position. I hope it don't take away her rebounding opportunities, but if it does, if it keep us uninjured, then we know that we'll be in great shape. But as far as the team itself, you can see the vision of this team. You can see how this team is constructed. I think this team has a lot more chemistry where Angel could come to work in peace.
Yep, I agree. I got this guy at 6. What you got, bro, Clark?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Got some money. Hold on a second.
Dre, so stupid.
Look, I just did the same thing. I wrote it in the chat so I can keep myself together.
You right, Dre.
Shout out to Dre Stewart. L, you need to write down your picks. LOL. You know that's what happened when you get that 50 piece.
No, this is a way y'all can keep me honest. Keep me honest. But with what I'm saying, so I'm cool with. But you're right, Dre. I was like, dang, hold on, I gotta redo my whole deck.
Okay, so by me having the Chicago Sky at 5, and I solely believe that they are going to surprise every single person that doubted. I strongly believe in Kia Nurse. I strongly believe in the pieces that they have. Three deep, at least the 8 to 9 players. I strongly am convinced that they deserve the 5 spot. But a little glaze is in there, like my baby niece. We're gonna glaze it, and we're gonna stand on Chicago to to the sky fall down. So number 6, I'm all right with Seattle being number 6. I believe that Seattle is better than Phoenix. I believe that Seattle could be a 5 or a 4. I believe that they could, if they get rectified, the shooting that we already heard about. If the shooting is rectified, they right up in there. So I got Seattle Storm at 6. NECA is NECA, Skylar is Skylar, and then of course we know what William and the rookie is going to be adjusting again. So I believe that Seattle will be at that 5 or 6 piece. For as when the middle comes, I have no problem with Seattle Storm being number 6.
Okay. Hey, let's get to 7 now. They got the Dream at 7.
I agree. That's the first thing we agree.
I agree.
Why y'all got the Dream at 7? I'm curious.
I got the Dream at 7. The Jordan Canada thing hurt. It hurt.
I see Tua said she out for the season.
I saw them play without her last season. It didn't look good.
Didn't look good at all.
You add 2 more players to the starting lineup who needs her to get them the ball. They not BG nor Bree Jones create their own shots.
Neither one of those.
They both get into a position and the point guard gets them the ball for the shot. I think the Dream have a good roster. I'm intrigued to see who they start in that position for Jordan Canada if she is out for an extended period of time. But I'm still not sold on the Dream roster as a whole. I still need to see BG and Bree Jones. And Bree Jones didn't have a good game today. BG had a good game, but Bree Jones didn't. So I'm still stuck on that. I'm not sold on it.
No, she didn't have a good game
yet. I'm not sold on it yet. And Ryan Howard, to me, bro, I love Ryan. I love watching her play basketball. But she is so nonchalant, it irritates me.
Clean.
The fact that she has this talent where she can be the best person in the league, but she don't use it to its full potential bothers me. Sometimes it just looks like she don't want to play basketball. And sometimes it looks like the best thing ever. So yeah, I'm still not sold on the dream roster. So I got them at 7. I'm gonna see what happens.
Yeah, I got the dream at 7 too. So I gotta see how they bring all of these pieces
Those
together.
pieces
Not
together.
that they are very scared when you look at them. Also, they are scared when you look at them on paper. But I gotta see. It's not about their talent. It's the mental state. Like you said with like B said, I don't know what Ryan Howard I'm gonna get every night. You know, sometimes she get nonchalant. Sometimes she act like she too cool for school, and then sometimes she beating the heck out of everybody. So when you have that kind of inconsistency, I don't know how these pieces with BG and Breon Jones is gonna be able to mesh around that whole. If she's their leader, that's another thing with the dream. Who's their leader? I, I, I don't know. So that's why I think 7 is perfect for them, and they can prove me wrong because they got the talent to prove me wrong. Canada going down hurts them. It does hurt them, but I still think they make the playoffs even without Canada. So that's my take.
For me, we can't forget, you know what I mean, the Dream do have good firepower.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just because Jordan Canada went down, me personally, I think that Pow Pow and Taylor Theory will definitely, those two rooks will be switching. And then Cheyenne Sellers is there to also, you know, they acquired Cheyenne Sellers for a reason. So, you know what I mean? Neil Coffey ain't no joke. Ryan Howard is Ryan Howard. You know, Nas Hillman is Nas Hillman. You know, much respect. And we know that Jones and Brittany Grinder is a big front court. That is a big ass front court. I'm not playing with those girls. I'm gonna put respect on their name. I'm gonna keep them at number 7. They could be 6. They could be even a notch up, but I'm gonna put respect on the name just because Jordan Canada went down. They got 3 rooks in Tahina Pow Sellers and Taylor Theory to actually, you know what I mean? And she's in my opinion, she's not a better shooter than Pow. She's not a greater hustler than Theory. She's faster than probably all 3. But I think that the Dream is gonna be okay. Cheyenne Sellers, you know, will probably be a good. I think that this is a good spot for Cheyenne. I think this is where she was supposed to be drafted in the first place. You got Alicia over there, and to be able to OG her, and I think that they are number 7 because of that. They can possibly, like Elle said, they can possibly be up in the rankings because if they pull it together,
right, they could possibly shoot up.
Yeah, they could possibly.
It wouldn't shock me. No.
Check the private chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I know Cheyenne is over there. We haven't even seen Cheyenne play with them yet, so could be that answer for them. But I'm sticking with them at 7.
DePaul, who you got at 7? Let me go look at the private chat.
I could put the Dream at 7. Dream and Phoenix have the same issue. They both top heavy. Their bench has questions on both teams, and at the end of the day, I think they have a ceiling because I don't think without a bench they could go far into the playoff when it comes to either of those franchises. But I put the Dream at 7, then I have Phoenix at 8. But I think both teams have serious questions when it comes to their bench and their coaching.
Mm. Yeah, because they got a new coach, the Dream do. So yeah, I feel where you're coming from. All right, we all look like okay. Look at 8, they have our Sky. But before I get
That's a
into
joke.
y'all at 8, I have the Sparks. So I'll let y'all go. B.
I have Dallas.
Mm.
I have Dallas at 8. Dallas is intriguing to me. Like Atlanta, like Seattle, the starting 5 is just crazy. The starting 5 is just crazy. The potential in the starting 5 is crazy. And I'm stuck between Dallas and the Sparks. I do not have Phoenix making the playoffs. I don't like the Phoenix team. Not the 3. Outside of Satu, AT, and Kai, I don't like nothing they got going on over there. But yeah, so I don't have Phoenix making the playoffs. But to me, Dallas, man, I'm stuck between the Sparks and Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stuck between the Sparks and Dallas, and I feel like the Sparks and Dallas both had the same problem. Neither one of them teams can play defense, but Dallas at least got Dejanay, and that's what keep clicking with me. Like Dallas at least got Dejanay. The Sparks don't. We saw the Sparks yesterday struggle with the Valkyrie. Yeah. Because they can't play defense. Like they literally played no defense, and Valkyrie got what they wanted. Because the Sparks plays no defense. So that's what's hedging out Dallas making it over the Sparks to me. I like Dallas at 8. I'm going to put Dallas.
Okay. L, who you got at 8, the last spot?
All right, here I go again.
I
be trying to be good because it's not my channel. And this ain't my show.
It's your channel, but it's I get you.
Damien, I can't take you serious because you don't know how to spell. You clearly don't like Angel Reese. You are only a Fever fan. Go. YouTube is free, as you know. Just type in Caitlin Clark and then go and binge watch all of the videos on Caitlin and the Fever. Nobody here hates Caitlin or the Fever. We can just be objective. Period.
You got them at 4. God
and a few of y'all think y'all are basketball savants, as if you know better than anybody else on the panel. Come up here. Come up here. Y'all have had KSAP has invited. Who want to come up here? Y'all don't come. Y'all be keyboard warriors and thugs up in the chat.
Hoes.
What you know. I don't care what you know at this point. Now I'm about to get belligerent. But anyway, I was gonna go with Sparks at the number 8 spot until I heard B. And for the reasons that she said, yes, the Sparks did struggle against the Valkyrie. I still want to say the Sparks at 8 only because Dallas has not shown me anything yet. Nothing that I could feel good about that would edge them out. That would edge the Sparks out of the 8 spots. I'm gonna stick with the Sparks at 8.
I just feel Dallas got a lot to work out. That's why I picked the Sparks. But hey, I don't mind being wrong because I would love to see Paige in the playoffs.
So you ain't got Phoenix in there either, Keisha.
No, I don't. Something fundamentally is wrong with that Phoenix team. It's just wrong. It's just it just ain't right. but that's me. Duval, who you got at 8? Let's see who Duval got.
I got Phoenix at 8. Like I
Okay.
said, I can see they are a flawed team, but like I said, they're very top heavy. I think they should have enough to get in. I think the
Mhm.
question with the Sparks is, can those young players take another step? You know, say Lakia Jackson need to take another step.
She do.
Cameron
She the
Brink,
key.
she coming off an injury. Derek Henry, you know, say she's a Hall of Famer. She playing great, but she can't do it by herself. And Chelsea Plum, you know, say is she gonna be a chemistry problem? Cause I believe last year she had some bumping of the heads when it comes to Beckham and among other things. Is that gonna translate over to the LA Sparks? Is this who she is, or was that just a bad situation for her? That's
Mhm.
something we don't know. And like I said, when it comes to Dallas, I just feel like Page might get them 3 more wins, but I still feel like they're a bad team. They don't
Mhm.
have no big man. They don't have no bench. Like I said, Dallas have a long way to go. They're another draft away before they
Mhm.
can really be contenders.
All right. Bro, Claude, who you got with the last playoff spot?
I would say the LA Sparks. Why? The Erica Hamby has help. Sanaa Fagan is just the beginning. That was just the run. Y'all gotta realize that this is preseason. It's just a run. I also would give them grace because everybody is getting to know everybody. I believe, especially when Cam come back, she's not going to be 100%. You know how I think about that, Sister Keisha. You need 2 years
Mhm.
to recover. So everybody that's expecting Cam Break, yes, she is jumping up and down. Yes, she has the weight, doing the weight, the big ball on the one leg. That means nothing because when you're repetition, she's a shot blocker, she's a rim protector. She's going to be consistently up and down, up and down, up and down on that ACL. It's going to take
Mhm.
2 years for that to come back. But I will say, Odyssey Sims, I love her. Odyssey Sims is a
I do.
dog. She's a dog, and she is not to be underestimated. Along with Rickea Jackson, we seen Rickea Jackson dropping bottom yesterday. I don't know what y'all saw, but I see an improved Rickea Jackson and a more hungrier. And then she has to prove a point this year that she should have never been benched last year. Never should have been benched last year. Latula King, I believe that she will make the roster, and that's a solid 3 piece that they have. I think
Mhm.
Latula, she could put the ball down. We saw her. I'm a Notre Dame fan, so I know her in detail. Even though she played the 4 and the 5 sometimes, that was not her natural position. She can put the ball down on the floor. She can run the offense if she had to. She also is a mid-range monster, no matter what GM she in. But is she up and down on confidence? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She has to feel that her team is behind her, and we saw her shrink in the bracket. You know what I mean? So um, the Erica Hamby is the Erica Hamby, and we see a new Ray Burrell. We see a new Ray Ray. Ray Ray is gonna have a breakout year, y'all. Y'all better believe it. You better believe. You saw her in Unrivaled. She is in shape. She's better. You even see her getting tougher. They knocking her on the ground. She get right back up. She used to get those hits and be laying there for a minute. Ray Ray gets right back up. She's diving for balls. She's more aggressive. I think that one-on-one was good for her, that one-on-one play. And also, I think that Kelsey Plum is Kelsey Plum. Don't you ever, never, ever, never, ever. That 5'6", I'm always bet on that 5'6" in the whole entire league. That 5'6" right there, that 5'7", I'm going to bet on Kelsey Plum all the time. No, she is not the true point guard. I believe that if Odyssey Sims is healthy, she can run that point. And then Kelsey Plum, even though she requested, me and Keisha was talking about this yesterday, she requested to be the point guard. I think that long as she's able to see herself in a position just to win basketball games, they should be able to make the playoffs. Why I don't have Mercury making the playoffs? Because that's a part of gumbo that's missing the shrimp and the jambalaya and all that other shit that it's supposed to do. I mean,
I agree, bro.
It's a part of bullshit. So I'm just saying that I could be wrong.
Me too.
Be wrong.
But I don't understand the direction.
I think that LA, I know you beg to differ, my baby, but I do think that LA will make the playoffs, especially Cam coming back. They will have a solid, and then Sanaa Fagan and of course Latula King will be there. And they're shot makers. They're not just rookies. They're not any type of rookies, y'all. They have big game. They have big game. And Gamecock, you know, Don Staley always make those role players. And I think Sanaa will be a great backup for De'Erica. We saw it when we looked at it yesterday. I saw it. I watched the game and covered the game. Sanaa Fagan did not have a bad game, and plus she shot well, right, Sister Keisha? She shot.
I can't remember.
Yeah, she shot well when she did take shots. So it's fine. She good under the basket. What I'm saying is she's not a layup misser when it comes to being around the basket. like some of the other ones that claim about our baby girl, but it's reasons and methods to everything, and I think Sanaa Fagan is a good piece to add on the Sparks. So that's me. I land my plane. I don't have the Valkyries making it. I don't have the Mercury making it, and I don't have who is the other team?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I don't have Connecticut.
I don't have so to round out the last three. I don't have Dallas making it. They have the Sparks. I don't have the Mystics making it.
Dallas,
I don't have Phoenix making it, and I don't have the Sun making it. That's my outside looking in.
That's my take. Yeah, that's my take too. Dallas, Connecticut, Phoenix, Mercury, and the Valkyries. I don't think that they'll be able to make it. Next year it'll be 10 teams instead of 8 because we'll have 15. So it'll be the playoffs is going to be expanded. So I think that Sister L, I think that the Sparks do have a chance to move up if the continuity is there. If Kelsey Plum can accept who she is, I think that they have a chance also to be good. If she accepts who she is. She's a scorer. She moves off the ball, and that's what she should be. But if she's trying to take that ball, they're going to have some problems.
Yeah, I would say I agree with B. If Kelsey Plum go over there with all that foolishness, talking about she the point guard and she going to run the whole thing. And,
like B,
and I think Phoenix can scrap their way into the playoffs, and they have too much going on in LA. But that's just my take on it. Dallas is they can shock me. I just don't know.
Paige, I'm praying for Paige.
I gotta see more games, B.
I gotta see more games. I gotta see more games.
Okay, B.
I'm praying for Paige, though. Lord help my baby. Help my baby, Paige. She still can't come in the house. She can eat out on the porch.
Yeah, it's just a lot going on over there. I don't know, but hey, we only got a small sample size. What they played 2 games? 2 games, right?
This just as of right now. I could be wrong. Like I said, y'all. Y'all be so butthurt in the goddamn chat. Y'all think people saying some shit and standing on it. Y'all know I stand on my shit in the season when it comes to me. I said this 3 lives ago. Is this right, Sister Keisha, when I said it, Brother Duvall? I said you won't know what you got to the next 5 to 6 games. With everyone. The next 5 to 6 games, we'll see what it is. Come talk to Bro Claude for some standing on some shit. But right now, this is just what I feel about it. So goddamn. Bro,
Right.
Gabbo, slap happy ass boy.
They sloppy, man. Sloppy and one-sided. You know how as a driver you got your blind spots, man. Y'all got your blind spots when it comes to Caitlin
Yeah,
Clark.
bro, Gab over
And
there
it's okay.
blazing. I'm
Like,
with you, bro, Gab. I see what you see. Damn, but you
I'm
trying
cool.
to.
I'm cool on Jean and I'm cool on Brogad. Y'all can have it. Y'all gonna get no more. Y'all ain't gonna get no more energy from me tonight.
She said
Not
she
at all.
ain't.
I mean,
She
because
said
Jean is writing a whole damn dissertation in the chat talking about why the sky didn't get better, but you can't be objective about what the Fever need to do. So I can't talk. We're not the same. We're not the same.
yeah, I mean the Sky they gotta work through their stuff. They got enough talent, but they gotta work through their chemistry and stuff. That's a
And
whole
that's
new
with any
team.
team who has brought like a bunch of new players on. Like, come
That's a
on.
whole new team. Hey, we can move on from the team rankings and get to where, because we already know what the bottom feeder is going to be. The only thing we really changed up was some people got Phoenix making it, some people got the Sparks making it. Everybody else, like the Mystics and um, the Kinetic Sun, I think they dead last. And the Valkyries.
I would put the Mystics before Connecticut. Well,
Yeah,
I would put the Mystics before Connecticut only because I don't know how much the new Connecticut coach, is going to play rookies. Mm-hmm. Now, if you got Morrow and Isaiah in, then maybe. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know how much time they're gonna get on the floor. So for that, I would put the Mystics.
We don't know if he's an old school coach or a new school
like
coach.
Cheryl,
a
right?
new school
right.
coach, we gonna see the rookies.
Right.
Old school
he could
coach,
be another
not
Cheryl.
gonna see the rookies.
Right. But at least with the Mystics, you know, the old coach, the former assistant coach from the Chicago Sky, he's playing Sonia Centron. He's playing. So, you know, I think that they can contribute in a big way, especially if you got Sykes taking over as kind of the leader of the team. Like her energy is going to rub off on them. And so that's the difference for me between the two. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I agree. And I don't know what the Sun doing over there. They got injuries. they got a new coach. Don't know what his philosophy is. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm gonna have to watch a couple of games. If I have to watch a couple of games and make myself watch some games, because.
Hey, Duvall, answer me a question. Is Georgia Amore out for the season, Duvall?
Yeah, ACL.
Yeah. ACL injury.
Okay.
Yeah, she out.
Oh,
let's wrap on that. All right, y'all got anything else y'all want to say about this topic before we get to the meat and potatoes?
Oh, I'm finna motherfucking snap off in a minute. Go
ahead. I'm good.
Shut up.
I ain't even want to. I'm already dehydrated. God damn.
What you mean you dehydrated? You sweating already? What the hell?
Man, listen. For people to understand that this is a commentary show. This is a commentary program. This is a program set up for you to have your view. This is a program to have your say. We're not stopping anyone from loving who they love. We are an opinionated show. We are an Angel Reese outlet show. We are a Chicago Sky networking team. If you don't like it here, go somewhere else. But we do welcome you as long as you discreet, you decent, and you don't have to agree with everybody. But God damn, don't be mad at somebody else because they feel another type of way. Come on, man. How old are you? Like, are you mature enough to get that in your head that we don't have to? What's up, K-Town Brown? Are you mature enough in your head to understand that we are running an established program that we're trying to get people to understand that, hey, this is a place of comfort. You can come here, lay it on the line, but don't be disrespectful. You be disrespectful, listen, I'm going to crash out on your motherfucking ass. And that's it, period. That's all it is. You're going to get glazed in the motherfucking, listen, in the building, you ain't going to have the voice. I got the biggest voice because I got the microphone. So guess what? Sister Keisha going to laugh at your goofy ass because you done pissed me off. And Elle ain't going to say shit because I be in the right most times. Baby niece that's going to watch and Duval going to laugh at your ass.
Hey, let's get to these rankings, y'all. ESPN ranked the top 25 WNBA players for the 2025 preseason. And the top dog is no does not surprise me. They have Angel Wilson. I don't think any of us disagree on number one. So we can move on forward. Miss Asia is still the number one player in the league. So they are okay there. Nafisa Kaya at number 2. Are you guys okay with Nafisa at 2?
I disagree.
Who you have at 2?
Stewie is number 2. You better put some respect on her name.
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
We ain't talking about defense. We talking about an all-around player. I ain't talking about defense. I'm talking about a shooter, a knockdown shooter, somebody that cannot listen. I know what y'all saw. I saw the same thing. But Stewie is who she is. She don't take away her accolades. That don't mean that everybody. Michael Jordan had an off season. Don't never think that. Look at Stewie's accolades. Look at what she has done. Look at who she is.
This is preseason ranking.
To now,
we're not talking about
she's a 3-time champion. I'm talking about.
We talking about right now.
Yeah, I'm talking about this season of what I think she would be. I think she would be better this season. She's not on a decline. That's what I said.
Stewie wasn't even better than Fee and her rival.
Huh?
Nope.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. Everybody has that season, though. Come on, B. You live in Chicago. We know Mike didn't have a good season every year.
But why, if she didn't have a good season last year and Fee had a better season, why is Fee not ranked above her? If you're not going off of past things. Recency, Fee has been a better player.
She has.
I mean,
in my opinion. I got you.
I mean, statistically, Fee has been a better player. It ain't an opinion, it's a fact.
I'm just saying, I think Stewie is a better player. That's it.
Stewie wasn't even the best player on her team last season. Let's keep it a buck.
No,
it was John Quell. But, you know.
No, it wasn't. It was
John.
John
Quell was better than her though. But I get you.
Sapp kept New York afloat.
You said Sapp did?
Sabrina did. Yes, she did. Sabrina was the best player on the team last year, even in scoring.
No, her and Stewie was too streaky.
I'm saying she's ranked as the number 2 guard of last year, period, in every statistic number.
I don't care about the rankings is one thing.
I'm talking about numbers.
Like I want to see, but
I'm saying the season, not the playoffs. Jonquel Jones was the best player in the playoffs.
Okay, I might have recency bias.
The season, Sabrina was the better player. She kept them afloat.
That's what we talking about.
The games they were out, Sabrina was the one who kept them afloat.
Yes.
Fee wasn't even the third. Fee was the third best player on her team. If we want to be a buck, because Jonquel was better than
buckets. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Who you say was
Brianna Stewart was the third best player on her team because Jonquel was better than her. So
I agree.
I think Fee being at 2 is fair.
Go.
Me too.
Y'all ready? Hold on a second.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Riddick Milky Way say, I don't think Stewie is washed, but she played bad. What has Stewie done for us lately? I mean, that's a good question, but I don't think that great players fall off like that. All right, go to the next one.
Well, for me, I just go off of what you were. I can't go off of what you did 5 years ago. Duval, what you have for number 2?
It's another one. It's another one. Keisha, get the money. Come on.
I got it.
Thanks again, really Milky Way, for the $2 super sticker. Says also hit super chat. Also hit the like button, y'all. Look, go ahead.
Duval, what do you think about the fee at 2?
I have no problem with it. Be a great player. She going to be in the running for MVP this year. I think she deserved that ranking.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's somebody that's already has a great offensive package, and she's going to go to another level. So I don't have an issue with her at number 2. I think that's where she should be at this time.
I'm with you because they got at 3. They got Stewie.
I'm reverse roles. I think.
I don't agree.
No, it's all good.
What you say, B?
I don't agree.
You don't agree with Stewie at 3?
I think I need to know why these rankings is these rankings. Are we going off of last season?
No.
That's why I'm like the numbers. What are the?
Because as I said, if we're
Yeah.
going off of last season.
Yeah. No, if we're going off of just last season,
Stewie was the third best player on her team.
Right.
So how was she 3?
Yeah. If we just going off of last year, I'm just going on total player package, period. I'm not doing it. I'm doing a real mass evaluation of who this player is and what I've seen this player do. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to Van for the $2 super sticker. But go ahead, Al.
And you know what I'm going off of? Be a preseason ranking based on what I saw last season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so based off of what I saw last season, Stewie is not 3 to me.
No, not based off of that.
I want to put a New York player there because they won a championship, but I also think that New York has 3 great players in Breanna Stewart, Saab, and Jonquel Jones. So I'm not gonna put a New York player there. I'm actually gonna move Caitlin up. I'll put her at 3. I think her role on her team, she had to exert just a little bit more. But I also think people tend to forget that she had Kelsey Mitchell next to her. And that's why that engine ran, because Kelsey Mitchell was next to her. And I need people to put respect on Kelsey Mitchell's name. But we're going to get back to Kelsey Mitchell because I think she deserved way more.
That's why I was just going to say.
Yeah, I don't have her at 3, but I get where you're coming from.
Respect than she was getting. But as far as Caitlin, what she did,
she the leader. She the lead scorer on the team.
She was the lead scorer.
Oh, Kelsey Mitchell was the lead scorer. Oh, she was.
I think Caitlin was.
Who
no,
was
I
the
think
scorer?
Kelsey Mitchell was the lead scorer.
Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell was the leading scorer. Okay, there you go.
And Caitlin was right behind her. I'm gonna put Caitlin at 3. She had a great rookie season to me. She did a lot for that team. I think she did a little bit more with less, and the fact that she couldn't play defense and that team still was okay in the second half was kind of impressive to me because they can't play defense at all. So I want to put Saab there so bad. You know what? Fuck it. It's late at night anyway. I'm putting Saab at 3. If y'all give me Sabrina Ionescu is gonna be 3 for me. She won the championship.
I ain't mad at it because I was getting confused a little. I don't see 3. L, who you got at 3? I think a couple of people is being disrespected. But I think a couple of people is being disrespected, but who you got at 3?
Yeah, that's why I'm over here like, okay. I'm glad you brought up recency bias because I don't want to go that route, but I know that the Liberty are the reigning champs, but
What you about to say, Elle?
I'm gonna say Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, you about to set the chat
Oh,
off.
really? Oh, really?
She had a phenomenal
really?
season last year.
She finna
She
piss
did.
the people off.
Oh, really?
I
Say it.
don't give a damn. I
Say
don't
it with
care.
your chest. Say it with your goddamn chest, sister.
She said, I said what I
Let me
said.
see how mad they get tonight. Let me see how mad they get tonight.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. That's it. Now.
Uh-huh. So it's Kelsey Mitchell. That's where you going.
That's where we at.
Okay. The ball. Who you got at 3? You sticking with Stewie, or you going off the rails like the rest of my panel?
I would say Sabrina Ionescu is 3. I think she was the best player on the she was the best player on the New York Liberty. Reason why she didn't get the same accolades as Caitlin Clark because her assist numbers were down, but her 3-point percentage was way higher than Caitlin Clark's on. Caitlin Clark 3-point percentage was 34%. The league average was 34.7. Sabrina Ionescu's 3-point percentage was 39%. So she was the best player.
He came
like
with
that
receipt.
Boom, Duval. Boom.
Receipt.
She is the better player, but like I said again, because Caitlin also plays with a certain style of play and she gets a lot of assists, she got a lot more credit than somebody like a Sabrina who had the better team and she was the better player and she should have been on first team all WNBA, not Caitlin.
Well, Bro Claude, 3.
You know what, Duval? You might influence me to change my pick. I said Kelsey Mitchell because I wanted to piss some people off in the chat, but but she's not on this list, and I'm pissed that she's not on this list. I think she deserves.
She on the list. She just a little further down.
Oh, that's right. She is because I messaged you earlier. Okay, go on. Yeah. I'll give Sab 3.
Okay. Me, Duval. I'm with you and B with Sab. The problem with Sab, you know why people might have some reservation is because they remember Sab in the finals. Mm-hmm. But Sab during the season, she was phenomenal. So if we talking about a whole body of work, I will have to go with Sab.
Sab during the finals was 119, absolutely atrocious.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said that recency bias. Yeah,
that recency bias. Yeah. Yeah. What you got, bro, Clark? Who you got at 3? You got Fee, right? At 3, you just reversed them.
Yeah, he got Fee at 3. He said,
"Okay."
Hey, you had Brianna Stewart at 2, so who you got at 3? If it ain't,
you don't have Fee.
You on mute?
You on mute? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Now you frozen.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I am not to be played with or disrespected. I am not gonna be disrespected. If y'all better stop this glazing on winning teams and don't see the player for what it is, I'm talking about the chat. I ain't really talking about my panel. Arike Gumawale is the goddamn 3rd best player. She the 2nd leading scorer in the WNBA. And we gonna act like that she ain't did what she done. We gonna act because she had a losing team, a losing season. She ain't Enrique. Saying y'all just what? Like, what are you glazing on? Like, I don't. Hold on.
You in this crash out by yourself, sir.
Hold on. Yeah. She the 2nd leading scorer in the WNBA behind Angel Wilson. The 2nd leading scorer. I ain't by my goddamn self. The stats is there. So it's a whole lot of numbers behind me. It's a whole lot of offense. It's a whole lot of 3 points in your goddamn face. Take it down to the other side of the court in there for me. It's a whole lot of that. Yeah, no, her team didn't go wherever it was, but you ain't talking about individual, right? We talking about individual, right? So who is the second lead scorer in the WNBA to me? Y'all tell me, and y'all let me know if you erasing history around
bro, Claude, I don't just go on scoring, but that's
no,
me.
God damn it. The player is the one who could score.
Hey,
it's the player.
I just don't go on scoring.
Wait, what are we talking about right now?
She had no choice. Nobody else on that team could score.
Enrique is always Enrique. If she had good people, if she didn't have good people, did she not win a championship?
Wait, you gonna put Enrique? So Enrique before Caitlin?
Hell yeah.
No.
What?
No.
Did you watch the All-Star game? Y'all better.
That was one game.
Did you see Caitlin say, "Oh, I'm gonna sit out. I'm gonna sit out. I'm gonna sit out"? Oh, take it, Enrique. Take it. Take it, Enrique. Take it. Take it. I can't do that.
I'm not gonna let you do that.
We talking about the season, not
you talking about an All-Star game versus regular season.
Because she knew who was the bigger gun.
If we're doing a side-by-side comparison, you can't take one sample size and compare it to an entire.
I talked about the whole season. She's the second leading scorer in the WNBA.
Enrique wasn't a difference maker for her team. I'm not gonna put Enrique before Caitlin.
No,
I'm not gonna do that.
That's what I said. Either we talking about individuals or we talking about teams.
Her scoring was not impactful.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
She could have scored 50 points in the game, but it wasn't. No,
losing.
No, absolutely not.
They said that about Mike too. Yeah, they said that about Mike.
They only won like 8 games.
Okay, they said
you
that about Mike. I live in the city of Chicago where the man was scoring 50 and 60 points.
It's just like
and said that he wasn't impactful.
But
I lived there.
But the Bulls was winning,
No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. You mean they was winning with Reggie Pierce, with Quentin Daly? What you say, David Greenwood?
So let me ask you
are you serious? I live this, baby niece. You better call your daddy.
Hold on. So did they win 8 games or did they win more than 8?
Who
you
the
talking
Bulls?
about?
I'm talking about the Bulls. No, they had a losing season.
How many games they won?
6 years straight they was losing. 6 years. Mike was in there before they even started really hitting the playoffs right. 6 years. What did y'all talking about? I live this. I'm a Michael Jordan motherfucking caster.
I don't care. Enrique's
6 years. He was called nothing, nobody, never gonna be nothing. Why you think he cried when he finally won? Tell him, Nate. Okay. Tell him, Nate. Nate Leah here. Tell him, OG. 6 years this man was called non-impactful. That's why when the Dream Team came, he said, "Oh, it's a new sheriff in town," and that was in 91, in the 90s, 1990. Come on, man. I'm going with listen. I'm just going with.
Let me just get this straight. You have Enrique higher than Nafisa.
I have Enrique at number 3.
Interesting.
Gumo Wale. Enrique Gumo Wale at number 3. I'm done. I said what I said. I'm done. I'll go to the next one.
Even though Nafisa scored, okay, I got you.
I'm good. Now I knew I was gonna shake up some stuff. I'm like, I'm only here to cause confusion. L, me and you. If she could say Kelsey Mitchell and y'all ain't jumping all over my baby L, cause she the second crash out queen. Y'all leave me the hell alone.
Yeah, L did not say Kelsey Mitchell over Fee. She did.
No,
not.
I did not. I did not.
She did.
I did not.
She did.
I did not.
No.
She didn't, but I did. Yeah.
That's why you crashed out by your damn self. That's why
I don't give a damn. No, it's other people that's in the chat that said they agree with me.
You going over there to their house then.
They can agree.
Put your feet on the coffee table.
I said that to say, L, that I wasn't by myself.
All right. Well, since now we got Enrique at 3, then who the hell is at 4?
Nafisha Kaya is at 4.
I got Caitlin at 4. I'll keep her at 4.
All right. With the ball. Shit. Who you got at 4, the ball?
Brandon Stewart at 4.
Okay. L?
Who you say, Duvall?
Stewie.
Hey, Hector. I don't sound dumb when it comes to me looking at sports. Hey, Hector.
Why is you talking to these people
Hector,
in the chat?
you call me dumb one more time, and then I'm going to start talking about your mama, then show you the right to speak to grown folks. I'm 55 years old. I don't play with shorties. I don't. So call me dumb one more time, and you going to listen. I told you I got the microphone. You going to get clowned up here.
Bro, Claude, look at me. Look at my eyes.
Ain't going to call me no dummy.
I know that's right. Now, don't be disrespectful. None of us
ain't gonna call me no dummy. Listen, you gonna get away with it.
Y'all don't know how good y'all got it.
Your mama dumb for having your ass. She should have put you out on the carpet. She should have made sure she squares you out, buddy.
Yeah, I
told you clown. Your mama, your daddy a clown because he didn't raise you right.
Bro, Claude, chill.
Right. Yeah. L, who you got it for?
Lord, he didn't got. I can't even remember who I said now.
I don't know who you said.
Okay.
Do you agree with Caitlin at 4?
Soft ass nigga.
But hey, they gonna call me a hater, but I don't.
I don't agree with Caitlin at 4. But you know they're gonna say in the chat, well, you said you would put Caitlin before Enrique. I would, but neither one of them deserved She getting close though, but I wouldn't put Caitlin at 4. I would say.
I mean, you don't have Stewie yet.
Yeah. So I would put Stewie at 4. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can do Stewie too.
I would do Stewie at 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're not talking about Stewie all of her W career. She struggled last year.
Yeah.
She struggled last year. When you have top players and all of these top players, at least post players, you got Asia, you got Fee, you got Stewie. Right? All of them, they're dogs. Everybody has off games, but you had a rookie holding you below your scoring average because of her defensive prowess. So they deserve to be at the top, but I'm putting Stewie at 4.
And you know another thing, we judging Stewie against her own greatness.
Correct.
Stewie is getting judged against her own greatness because Stewie scored 19 points last season, y'all. If that's an off season, then God dog it.
Hey Keisha, I don't know something wrong. Y'all lucky. Hey boy, you lucky. They was talking. I don't know. Somebody might got me blocked on here because I was typing my ass off. I can't even put it in the comments what the hell I had in my mind.
If you first said anything derogatory, it ain't gonna let you post.
No, I didn't say anything derogatory, but I said something. I said right.
All right.
I was saying you right, this and that. So
hit the super chat thing. Hit the money.
Go ahead. It says winning in the foxholes together, brother Cloud. Rico. That's right, K-Town Brown. You from my crib. You understand what I'm saying?
I was trying to make you smile. You messing with them fools.
I know I went on the deep end a little bit. Hey, shout out to K-Town Brown from my side of town. He says we in the foxhole together, bro, Claude. Yeah, we got to see Michael Jordan. We got to see them people say things about him and hurtful stuff. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, me and old L got Stewie, and we already decided. Okay, 5 is Alyssa Thomas. Do we agree?
No, I guess Stewie at 5.
You got who at 5?
Stewie. My top four is Asia, Fee, Sabrina, Caitlin, Stewie.
Mm-hmm. What? Anybody else? AT. What y'all think now? She averaged almost 8 assists a game now, and they say that matters more than anything. Why y'all getting quiet on me? Why y'all quiet?
You said no.
The ball? You think AT should be this high?
No, not at all. You might well put like I said, you might well put Enrique that high, I guess, but not Lester Thomas high. I just don't see it. Now let me ask you a quick question. We gonna go through all 25, or we gonna get the
top 10 where my baby girl should have been in? But go ahead.
Yeah.
Listen, for all of y'all that keep talking about Caitlin was the leading scorer for the Fever and not Kelsey Mitchell. When you're talking about the best of the best, scoring is just one part of the game.
That was my problem. Yes.
We are supposed to be looking at and talking about the full player, their full game, not
both
just
sides
one
of the
aspect,
court.
both sides of it, offensively, defensively. Y'all, that's why I said I can't take some of y'all serious. Y'all just, the bias is so loud, it's glaring.
Just like, look at this, y'all. They got 6 Jonquel Jones. They got Sab at 7, which I'm still okay. 8 NECA. 9 is Jackie Young, and top 10 rounds out with Kelsey Plum.
Jesus Christ!
Right.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Look. I'm finna run through this real quick because
I'm about to fall out.
I got my final exam tomorrow. So
yeah, that's the top 10.
My 6, because my 5 is Asia, Fee, Sabrina, Caitlin, Stewie. 6, I got Jonquel Jones. At 7, I got AT. At 8, I got Angel. No, at 8, I got Jackie. At 9, I got Angel. And at 10, I got NECA.
But you know what? We gonna keep going because I want to get to some meat and potatoes because I'm talking about all these people before we get to Angel. They got 11 Kai. Satu is at 12.
Now Kai. Replace Jackie with Kai for me.
Yeah. 12 is Satu.
Satu didn't even play.
Let's keep going. 13 is Kelsey Mitchell. 14 is Enrique. 15 is McBuckets. 16 is Chelsea Gray. 17 is BG. 18 is Skylar. Jewel Lord is 19. Ryan Howard is 20.
Diabolical.
AB is 21. Derrica Hamby is 22 behind AB. 23. Alicia Gray is behind AB. Ezzy is 24. And Angel Reese is 25.
Child, Satu didn't even play, bro. Satu played a cabal. Satu didn't even play half the season. Ooh, child.
So our girl Angel, do y'all agree with her being at 25? Let's start there.
Hell no. No. Hell no. What, man? No, absolutely not.
So who is she better than?
Satu wouldn't be in my top 20. Satu wouldn't be that high. Keep scrolling up.
Ezzy not gonna be that high.
She'll be above AB. Keep scrolling up. I think De'Erica can go higher. So I ain't gonna say De'Erica. Alicia can go higher.
Aaliyah Boston at 21.
Be above AB.
I love me some AB, but no. No.
Ryan Howard. Okay, let's keep it. These are guards.
Hey, y'all, can y'all ask me a question though?
Brad Howard couldn't even fit. Brad Howard missed part of the season last season.
He did.
I put her above BG. BG didn't play part of the season last season. So she keep moving up.
I'm about to digress after this, but can y'all answer me a question? Who was the number one in steal? Who was number one in steals last year? It was a player that was 2.1 steals.
It was Enrique, huh?
Oh, okay. So I wasn't just talking about no damn offensive game. I wasn't talking about no offensive game, chat. She was number one in steals. That means she got goddamn defense. What are you talking about in that chat? Is you crazy or something? You just messing with the girl because she on a bad team. She number one in steals and she number two in scoring. That means she got defense and offense. What are y'all disagreeing about? Number one in steals. That means she steal more than anybody in the whole goddamn league. And y'all got this player. Y'all, man, please, I see what it is. Come on. All right. I see. So when we talk about whole solid game, it's offense and defense, right? Whole solid game, right? It's offense and defense, right? She got handles, right? She number two in steals, right? She's number one in steals. She number two in scoring, right? So what are you really talking about? You just don't like her?
I like her, I just don't think she number three.
As the stats is concerned, she the number two person. Number three person. As the stats is concerned. As the stats is concerned, she can't play. You can't say, she can't play defense. You a lie, because she's number two in steals. She can't score the ball. You a lie. She number two in scoring. So what is it? She not sexy? She ain't sexy for you? Oh, okay, I got it. I'm done. No, I'm talking to the chat, y'all. I'm still seeing this dumbass remark. This dumb. I'm dumb. I'm a basketball phenomenal person. And I judge a person on their whole characteristics. The girl is I know my baby. Listen, my baby, this to my niece over there. My niece know where I come from. And she know where I'm going. And I'm standing on business, chat. I'm standing on business because the numbers don't lie. Just because you like the way a person look, what does the numbers say? The numbers say that she actually the second best player in the league as far as her numbers. If we really want to go on that. But I didn't do that. I was respectful for somebody that was a champion and won. And I gave the accolades. That's why I picked Stewie, chat. I was being respectful.
Bro, Clark.
But I'm not glazing over Enrique like that. But yes, she's one of my favorite players. But she's my favorite player, one of my favorite players because she plays defense and offense. She's good on both ends of the ball.
So you
she's
think
good
Enrique
on both ends of the ball, Hector? Since your mama
Hey, hold
didn't
up,
spit you out, right?
hold up, bro. You missed a super chat from Nate. He just asked about it.
We gotta,
So I like Enrique. I know I got y'all a little shook up. I told y'all I was finna crash out. I told y'all, I warned y'all, L. Don't be mad. I told you I was gonna do it.
I can't even find it now.
Don't try to make me feel bad. You feel bad because somebody made me feel bad. Shit. Hell no, I beg to differ.
All right, y'all. I gotta go to bed. But
hey, King Jupiter, check this out. If we on crack, your mama's on meth. Don't come in here being disrespectful.
That's right.
Don't play around here.
And to everybody in the chat, if you don't like it, then leave.
Leave, man. We ain't here having a real conversation. Y'all disrespectful in the chat.
Half of y'all mama should have left y'all on the sheets anyway.
Go ahead, baby.
Y'all so stupid.
Shouldn't have never left her mouth.
Oh, go ahead, sister. I love my girl. See, look, hey, sister Keisha didn't expect that, Sister Keisha. What show you running, Sister Keisha?
I can't be messing around with y'all. All I can say is, look, we can agree to disagree.
Right, we agree. I said that.
I just think Fee was the better player all around. And I'm just not gonna pick out one stat and because I can pick out a stat of Angel Reese and say, look, she rebound better.
She's the best rebounder in the whole goddamn league.
Let me finish. But I still last season wouldn't have put her above.
Who?
Angel.
No, hell no.
So just because Arike leading in steals, just like Angel was leading in
scoring.
rebounds, don't make Arike the better defensive player than Fee. It don't. That's all I'm saying.
You
Because
still didn't put Nate super chat on the screen.
Oh,
I can't find it.
I don't know whose chat is in, but it's
I can't find it. I done scrolled all the way up. Let me get let me see if I can. Is it this
I
one?
can see it. It's
I'm scrolling.
Look on in the back back of the studio. You'll see two super chats up top. Here's his green.
I put like,
and then somebody else's is.
I gotta actually find it in the chat to show it though in StreamYard. So I gotta keep going. Duval, you go ahead and let me know what you got, and I'll keep going. Trying to find his chat. Go ahead, Duval. I gotta get him in here.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Put the kids to bed.
Go ahead, baby boy.
If you're a religious woman or man, either cover your ears or play the gospel music.
Go ahead, Duval.
Because it's very get ugly in here.
Don't go ahead.
Harry James, if you're out there, because you screen recorded me last time you put me on Twitter. You're going to be my cheers to Joe Button. You're going to be my coffee city to Tasha K.
Uh-oh.
You might have to screen record this one.
Uh-oh.
Fuck that list. Fuck that ESPN list. This list is stupid as hell. Ain't no way in hell Angel Reese got down 25 on anybody motherfucking list in the WNBA. Let's go by this list. Aaliyah Boston. Let's start there. It shouldn't be a list in the world that she never be above Aaliyah Boston. She should always be above Aaliyah Boston. Even the Caitlin Clark nut huggers and Mint Talk Hoops, Robin Lindbergh, and Fly Hippie, and Rudy, whoever he is, y'all, Caitlin Clark, y'all even said y'allselves that Aaliyah is not better than Angel Reese. So right there, ESPN, you fucked up. So we're gonna move past that. Now let's go to Brittany Griner, 17.
Mm-hmm.
When they made this list, it must be with Pride Month. How they don't put Brittany Griner ahead of Angel Reese on list 17? If you add a letter dream right now, would you rather have Angel Reese or Brittany Griner at a first round pick? They'll send her to Russia their damn selves. Why the hell?
Hey, Duval, this is the telltale sign. If when you have time, maybe not right now, but if you haven't read through every player's breakdown, right, and it'll show which person ranked that specific player and what their comments were. Then you get down to Angels. She's the only player on that list where they took more time to talk about what's wrong with her game and what she needs to work on than what she accomplished. They didn't do that to any other player on that list.
Yeah, I read that stupid ass analysis by Andrew.
They didn't do it to any other player.
That's why if you got the best rebounder in the history of the WNBA, top 5 best defender in basketball, man, put up my graphic. Lakeisha, put up my graphic.
Okay.
Why she trying to get my graphic? This is why I'm gonna tell you why this list is stupid as hell. Because you got a bunch of ass nerds that sit in their mama basement, say don't got no women, and they making rankings. That graphic right there. You see that graphic, chat? 38.1% in the paint, 36.9% mid-range, and 32.2 3-point percentage. That means she's shutting down all your goddamn favorite players. So all these people that's above her on this goddamn list, she shut their ass down when she played them. So that means she a game changer on defense. Oh, you don't want to believe me, chat? Show my other graphic, Lakeisha. Please do.
Go ahead.
Because I got to
Preach,
teach
brother.
class
Preach,
today.
brother.
Because, like I
Preach,
said, some of
brother.
these people, it's some special education. So, if you see this list, you see all your favorite players on here? They all got a negative ranking against Angel Reese. That means she fucks their ass up. That means she's a game changer on defense. So why the hell would y'all have her 25 on this goddamn ranking when she is a game changer, when she's the Deion Sanders of defense when it comes to WNBA basketball? Let me tell you something about this goddamn list. Y'all can fart on this list. This list could be dunking in the motherfucking day. It's all like a motherfucking concern. This list is stupid. Fuck this list. This list is trash. This list wants engagement and it wants motherfucking lights and clicks. This list ain't shit. Because like I said, how can you tell me?
Last year, ESPN had the Sky ranked 12, right? Going into Unrivaled, ESPN had the Rose at the 8th spot. Now they got this year Angel at 25. You see a theme here? Do you see a theme here? It's a thing. It's a thing. It is what it is.
I'm gonna tell you how stupid this goddamn list is.
Funky.
This same list after the All-Star break had Angel 18th. How the hell she falls 7 spots and she ain't played no more than about 6-7 games after the All-Star break? This list stupid. See, ESPN be doing this bullshit.
Funky ass people.
Hold on. Nate said, thank you, Nate, for the $5 super chat. He said, okay, I'll send another super chat. I'm just here to see KL jump.
Thank you, Nate.
He's like, he only here for.
Hey, El, you better stop showing off around here. You better wear dark black or something. Or blue.
Said,
that yellow too damn bright. You hear me?
It's not even yellow. It's orange.
You heard what I said.
It's too
damn bright. Whatever the hell it is. They looking at my baby. Y'all better turn the other eye, y'all. Be looking at my baby goddamn self.
Walter Mack said, can I get the link? I'm sending $2.
Man, you can't get no link for no goddamn $2 Walter Mack. Stop that shit.
Hey.
I gotta say something. You can't even buy a Big Mac these days for no $2. And you trying to send a goddamn link for motherfucking $2. What man? Wait your goddamn turn. We ain't trying to hear that shit tonight. Man, you gotta come up more than goddamn $2. Man, they got Happy Meals now at $10 more than Mac. You know what I'm saying? You a Fever fan, and I like you, Water Man, but don't say no motherfucking $2 talking about you want to get a goddamn link. You better send your ass some motherfucker. This ain't scratch off tickets. Come on, Walter Matt. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put some 5 and 10s in that motherfucker. Shit,
hey, okay, Duval, chill. Hey, Hector, I see you. I'm gonna make you famous tonight, okay? I'm gonna make you famous tonight. You keep, like you got nuts in your mouth. I don't even talk like this, but I'm gonna make you famous tonight. You keep talking about Angel in such a derogatory way. So you're saying Angel is 25 because she misses layups and stat pads. It's already been proven, you nitwit, that she does not stat pad. It's already been proven that she has broken records that no other player or rookie has ever broken before. And if we're talking about the lack of somebody's game, let's talk about your white cheeses, Caitlin Clark, with her turnover percentage and her lack of defensive skills.
204.
Don't talk to nobody about Angel missing her, getting rebounds off of her. Y'all keep regurgitating the same BS, which has been proven not to be true. And yes, there have been holes in her games. And what did she do? She didn't have to go to Unrivaled. She wanted to go to Unrivaled. Not simply because of the money, but because she saw an opportunity to work on her game in the offseason. Angel has several different coaches to help with different parts of her game. You want to keep talking about stuff that is not even truthful,
hater,
and you don't want to own what your favorite player lacks. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Every time you come in this chat, every time you come in this chat and I'm here, I'm going to let you have it. We're going to make you famous.
Before Duval go, I'm going to let you cook, Duval, just 1 second. How is a player by ESPN standards, number 25. I thought y'all said she couldn't play at all.
Period.
I thought that's what y'all said, Hector. Hector, I thought y'all said Angel couldn't play. Why is she even on the list? Go ahead, Duval.
Go ahead, Keisha. I'll be liking you.
I got to get on you, L, for a second, because I was cooking like stir fry, and you cut me off talking about chill. I was going.
Listen,
Like,
I
had a train of thought. I had some stuff lined up, and you talk about chill, and I was on the road. I was on the road like scratch-offs.
You were talking about Happy Meals.
Now, I'm going to get back to what you said, because I'm going to add something to that. Y'all want to talk about stat pattern? Let's talk about Caitlin Clark's stat pattern. When Caitlin Clark was down 5 with 5 seconds ago, when she had the 24-19 game against Dallas on Wings, she tried to pass the ball to what's the girl name? Alyssa Smith, that she ran out of town to try to get that 20 assists so she could be the first woman to have a 24-point and 20 assist game. Stat pattern. Let's talk about another stat pattern that Caitlin Clark did. Caitlin Clark was up. No. She was up 7 against the LA Sparks, and the game was basically over. LA Sparks, they shot the ball for whatever reason. They could have ran the ball out. But then Aaliyah Boston said herself she could have got the rebound, but she did get the rebound. She let Caitlin get the rebound so Caitlin could have a triple-double.
She said that out of her mouth.
Padding.
That's
that pattern, right? But nobody don't say nothing about that. Nobody say nothing because Caitlin Clark was getting praised because she, quote-unquote, turned the team around. But Angel stat pattern because she was in a game that was a blowout. Did y'all say she needed offensive development? How you get offensive development? You don't get offensive development in practice. You get in the damn game. Because you know what practice can't teach you? Practice can't teach you game situation. Practice can't teach you
real life
if you got the crowd noise and the crowd is booing against you. Practice can't teach you how you have a rhythm within a game situation. So yes, she's gonna have to have games where even she's not playing well, she's still gonna be in the game so she can learn and develop her craft. But Caitlin Clark, she does the same thing, but it's no problem. Y'all shut the hell up and go.
Get them, ADP, get them.
All right, hit the money.
L, you can't say nothing about me because you didn't crash the hell out with your brother once again.
I'm gonna stop coming up here. I'm gonna just stay in the chat.
Hey, shout out to Ronnie Repairs Duval. Just because you are in KSAP's seat doesn't mean make you KSAP trolling.
Thank you, Ronnie. Hey man, I'm still tripping off of that she even on any list since they said she couldn't play at all. So
Well, I'd say
I'm confused.
Very, very calmly. Very calmly.
Oh, really?
Very calmly. I will. I'll say this very calmly. That's fine, however y'all feel. But Angel Reese is one of one. There's none like Angel Reese. You can't find her, and she was not in the WNBA before herself. You can't find that rookie. You can find some who you can debatable had a better rookie year, which was Candace Parker. But you can't find Angel Reese nowhere. She's one of one, and you can arguably say that she had the greatest come in story of all time because everybody had her predicted 7th in the draft, and also either on the bench or a released player. She begged to differ, and she took her spot. Not only took her spot, she says, "Izzy, sit your $5 ass down. I don't care nothing what teaspoon like veterans. I don't got this spot. This is mine." And not only did she do that, take that position, she took charge multiple times of the defensive play and the offensive play at times. But most of all, rebound like no other did in the whole league. The only one that was behind her, which was the MVP, was trailing her, was Angel Wilson. And Angel Wilson would not have caught her if she would have played out the season. I'm done.
Well, yeah, no. At the end of the day,
The day gotta end.
this seems to be a theme for the ESPN. It's almost like they don't know how to evaluate Angel. Like they don't know what they're looking at, or they just trolling to make us be engaged. So we come up here and crash out, cuss them out, talk about Happy Meals and $2.
I agree.
Because there's no way you cannot. This is what I tell people. You gotta measure. Sometimes you gotta measure.
Time out. Who's a mod on y'all channel? Get rid of false guy. We're not gonna be calling women on this stream bitches. We don't do that. Go on and get them up out of here.
What did he say?
Revenue bitch, do better next time, little one. No, we don't do that around here.
What am I at? What am I at now? Cause I didn't even see him.
Oh no, we don't call no. We don't call no bitches.
Going to. All I know
I'm
is
the only hoe. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Hey, did you hear me, player? Did you hear me, player? I'm the only hoe.
I'm gonna tell you how stupid this list is. I'm gonna give you a point right here. You can Google this right now if you need to.
Okay.
ESPN came out with a top 10 greatest rookie season in WNBA history. Guess who was 10th?
Who?
So the woman that was 10th on that list in greatest rookie season in WNBA history, Angel Reese, number 10, is number 25 on this list right now. ESPN, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up forever.
Not forever. You can't be
because at this point, this shit is for engagement.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
How you could be 10th on ESPN greatest rookie season in WNBA history? She's the only rookie. Well, she's the second rookie to have a double-double in her rookie season, but she's 25th. And all the defensive ratings rate her top 5 in basketball. But I told y'all what it was about 2 Wednesdays ago. They don't want Angel Reese to be in that Caitlin Clark conversation.
At all, because they got the machine going, baby. But she keep on winning.
They want winning. They want to try to diminish Angel to be some type of role player, where she's more capable than that. A role player don't get you 24-21. Role player don't get you 27-10. A role player don't get you 25-16 versus the FIBA, and she won that game by herself. Y'all like to praise Kennedy Carter, but that was Angel Reese that won that game by her damn self.
LSU, the championship game, Duval, you could tell her she was what? She was 23-17.
Yeah.
And on Caitlin Clark head?
19-22. That was her numbers against Phoenix Mercury last year. You don't get those type of numbers if you just some type of quote unquote role player. So that's why they keep pointing out her flaws, because they don't want her to be some type of playmaker or a capable playmaker.
No, they're afraid of that. They're afraid of that.
And so at the end of the day, how can you be 10th in WNBA, greatest rookie seasons in WNBA history? And we need to name these rookies. You talk about the Deladon, the Brianna Stewarts. You talk about the Asia Wilson. You talk about the
Kansas Parker, rookie and the MVP.
You talk about the Tina Charles. You talking about legends. You talk about the Maya Moores. And she was 10th. So 25 on this list. She was 18th after the All-Star break. That's why this list full of shit. And they know it's full of shit. That's why ESPN need to choke on this shit and die from it. Because they know this list ain't got no substance to it. This is all engagement for me, basically at this point.
It's the little fat little, you know what I mean? Whatever. I'm not gonna say it because L gonna. It's all right. I'm done. I'm done with my crash out. Keisha, we could end it. We 2 hours in this thing. I mean, Hector then came in here with his you know what happened? Hector voted for Trump. See what happened. He gonna deport your ass. You better get up off of here, Hector.
No, stop it, right?
He gonna deport your ass.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
I'm just saying, Hector. Since he's going there, He gonna
Hey,
get
did you
your
ever
ass. You
Google
better
that?
stay up off of YouTube. He gonna
Huh?
find your ass, Hector. He gonna deport you and your mama.
Did you ever
What?
Google that ESPN top 10 on rookie season on WNBA history?
Okay.
So you can
It,
confirm what I'm saying.
go
Real
ahead.
money. If Angel's role was in the post last year and she don't go for any rebounds, then what y'all gonna say? She lazy under the basket. She not doing what she's supposed to be doing. Y'all keep talking about she was going after double doubles. If she doesn't score, y'all gonna talk about she don't know how to score. If she don't rebound, then y'all gonna talk about she don't know how to rebound.
Right.
Double doubles just come with her game, not like because of what she does, the ability that she has under the rim. Y'all sound retarded. Literally. How is getting a double-double stat padding? If that's the case, Duvall just broke it down about Caitlin. If that's the case, if Angel is stat padding on one end, then Caitlin is stat padding on the other. Prove me wrong.
Man,
number 10
Angel
on that
got a
list.
double. Angel got a double in 17 minutes. That's just what she do. She been duff. I don't even pay attention to these fools about double. Y'all, how about this? Stop her then. God damn it. That's what you do. Stop her.
Go to number 10 on this list.
Until then, shut the hell up.
Keisha, let's get up out of here, man.
Hold on, I pulled this up for Duvall.
Go ahead.
You see that? So how she could be 10th on this list? And this is WNBA history. This is where the greats are. These the Hall of Famers.
This is facts.
Yeah, this
This
list.
is, go back to number 10 because I'm gonna tell you who she outbeat.
This list is 10 best rookie seasons in WNBA history. 1 was Candace Parker. 2, Tamika Catchings. Caitlin Clark was 3. Maya Moore was 4. Asia Wilson was 5. Brianna Stewart was 6. Della Dawn was 7. Tarasi was 8. Tina Charles was 9. And Angel Reese was 10.
And guess who she outbeat in that same? Who will also consider
Cheryl Swoops,
Simone Augustus, Cheryl Ford, and Sue Bird. They all Hall of Famers.
Hall of Famers, guys.
So that means Angel's gonna be on her way to the Hall of Fame if y'all like the shit or not. But she's 25 on this other list. ESPN, y'all shut the hell up. Go to bed with this.
Go to bed.
They know what the hell they doing.
It's for engagement, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's for engagement to get us talking. You know,
all money ain't good money, so all engagement ain't good engagement.
They just,
I guess on this list when she was the top 10 of WNBA history of rookies seasons, I guess they ain't talk about her stat pattern or anything in here, do they? Or did they talk about her field goal percentage? Did they talk about that? No, they ain't talking about field goal percentage.
I'm looking at this write-up, Duvall. I don't see them talking about stat pattern. I don't see.
I don't think they talk about her 13 and 27 record either in there, do they? No.
No, they didn't talk about that either. No, I don't see it, Duvall.
They made no mention of Caitlin's turnover rate. But they made mention of Angel not finishing the rest.
whole 117 more. 117 more than the person that was closest. So she turned over the ball 117 more in history than any person.
They like records, but they don't want to talk about that one. They always talking about records, but they don't talk about that one at all.
No, they don't want to do that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
And that was the WNBA record that she broke.
She broke a WNBA history and an NBA record.
Hey, Queenie, if Angel is trash, so is your food. Your cooking is trash. Your body odor smell like trash.
Damn.
Look, Queenie, how is a player? So we're gonna say this, and I'm gonna go out. Queenie, if she trash, then everybody else that's doing all these lists and covering all these games and all this going on is trash too, because she done fooled a lot of mofos, Queenie. I mean, from middle school to high school to college to the draft people to the scouts to the WNBA, to the commentators, to the people, to the coaches who claim they're gonna build a team around her. I guess she must got some kind of voodoo. I am from Louisiana. She put that root on a whole lot of people.
I'm telling you, she trash. A lot of your teams will trade her for some of y'all best players in a heartbeat. And
What
then
you
when you
talking
think
about?
twice about it.
What you talking about, Duval? If
They,
that
I'm
girl
telling you,
ever come up as a free agent and she say, "Look, I want to play with Caitlin," they'll cancel all this shit they saying.
and move it
They'll
right
wel-
on to the Fever.
they'll welcome her to their team. That's
I'm
why I know they all full of crap.
My
My
tell
son
you,
said, watch your mouth. Don't be talking about his mama.
Hey, nephew.
What's up,
Hey.
nephew? What's up, man?
I'm listening.
Don't be
to
listening to Uncle Cloud, okay? Don't be
He
listening.
said, I'm listening to y'all.
I hear y'all talk about my mom.
I'm sorry, my nephew.
I'm gonna
Don't
tell you
be
the
like
difference
Uncle
between-
Cloud, okay? Uncle Cloud old and crashed out.
I'll get him.
He said he gonna give you a pass. He gonna give you a pass.
Okay, I love you. I love
He
you,
gonna give you
man.
a pass because you uncle.
I love you, man.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between. I'm gonna tell you the impact Angel Reese is. The Fever right now is a championship contender, right?
Right? Yes.
You take a Leah Boston off, you put Angel Reese on there, they're championship favorites
Yep.
because she can shut down your favorite player. And only thing Caitlin Kelsey Mitchell will have to do is just do the bare minimum when it comes to scoring. Defensively, she will shut down your favorite player. And I don't talk about the Asia, the Fees, the Brianna Stewart. I just showed y'all the list. I just showed y'all the numbers. She will shut down your favorite damn player. You put her on the Fever, they the favorite. But you got Leah Boston there, so they just a contender. She's a game changer. And there's few people in the WNBA are game changers. She just do it on the defensive end. That's it.
All I know is I keep receipts. When Angel come up for free agency, I don't want to hear none of y'all FIFA fans over there talking about, we like you, Angel, we ain't mean it. I don't want to hear none of that.
She's gonna be right here in Chicago.
I don't want to hear none of that. Don't be over there pitching like y'all was doing for Satu. Y'all was up there
Angel was
running
a
up.
tourist.
No, hold on. They was running up in Satu's inbox, telling her they love her and all that, and Satu gave y'all the middle finger.
She sure did. I was one of them. I was one of them. I was one of them that wanted her to come.
But yeah, I think they be doing some of this stuff for engagement. They love messing with Angels, so it is what it is. They don't have to believe it. We believe it, and that's all I know what I'm looking at. Some of y'all in the chat might not know, but I know what I'm looking at. She's been impactful on every team she's ever been on. So I'm gonna go with that.
They're just crazy.
She's a winner.
They just people in the chat that dismiss the Angel Reese. They just, like I said, they nerd geeks that sit in the basement that eat ramen noodles. They don't know what the hell they talking about when it comes to basketball. They just know they stat geeks, but they don't know impact. Like I said, when you see somebody like let's just say a Brittany Griner. Ask Brittany Griner how many shot clock violations she got because Angel Reese was defending her. She couldn't even get the shot off.
Yeah, Brittany Griner don't like all that jumping around Angel be doing.
Ask Sabrina and ask her what happened when she tried to blow past Angel and she got the ball ripped from her. And she didn't know what happened. Ask Satu when she only scored 4 points against her in on Rival and she didn't know what the hell was going on. But she's number 12 on this list, right? Number 12, 13. So that means Angel should be number 12, 13 because
average for 2024.
And ask Fee how she don't need like going to the hole on Angel. Because she feel like it's just a waste of time at this motherfucking point. So she just shoot the ball outside. Go watch the last 4 games. Angel played against Fee. Fee don't need to go to the hole on Angel. She don't need to try to dribble to the hole on Angel. Neither as De'Erica Hamby. They all just say, fuck it, I ain't gonna need to try to go to the hole. I'm trying to shoot and hope I make it.
Right.
That's impact. When you got to change the way you play on offense because you got that one girl on defense that would terrify the hell out of you like Freddy Cougar. What are y'all talking about? And she's 25th? That's the 25th person? That's 25th chat? Maybe my master's degree education is wrong. I don't know. You know, maybe I got my degree off the cereal box. You know, they used to have them degrees off the cereal box back in the day, like the Cracker Jacks and all that. Maybe my degree came from there.
I
Hook don't
bought one.
for me, I guess.
No, you bought one offline, and they sent it to you in the mail. Duval. That's what happened.
Exactly what happened. Because I guess I'm just not smart enough to articulate what I'm seeing with my own eyes. What I'm seeing with the impact this woman made when it comes to basketball plays and abilities.
Hey, Wally Matt. You said you wouldn't trade Jonquel Jones for Angel.
Who real money? Who said that Angel was the GOAT? See, y'all be moving the goalpost so much. Y'all don't even know where
y'all make
y'all
up
at.
stories. Y'all make up new narratives all the time.
Hey, New York would trade Jonquel Jones over for Angel in a heartbeat because Angel only scored a decimal, 4 decimals less. Jonquel Jones averaged 14 points. Angel Reese averaged 13 points. Jonquel Jones averaged 9 rebounds. Guess what? Angel Reese averaged 13.1. She's the better player. So shut your ass up, my brother Wody, man.
And now that
real money, nobody's gonna care about Caitlin's game either if she doesn't evolve. Right now, all she is a shooter, like a 3-point shooter. That is the extent of her game. She knows how to pass the ball. And she knows how to shoot. But what does she do on the other end of the floor?
Right. She turned the ball.
I can tell you what you do on the other end of the floor. They hide on defense. On defense, I give you a perfect game. When they play a team like the Phoenix Mercury, they never put on Diamond Taurasi, and she was old and slow and done. They didn't put on Kai Copper. They put her on. They didn't even put on Sophia Cunningham. They put her on Natasha McLeod because she was the least amount of score out of all of them. And the Seattle Storm, they put on the white girl that was on the court. They ain't put on Gabby Williams. They ain't put on what's your girl name? Skylar Diggins. They always put Kayla on the weakest player on the court when it comes to defense when she play against other teams because she can't play defense. That is a fact. And to answer your question, Walter Matt, when she played when Scott played the New York Liberty, the third game, and Jonquel Jones and Angel had to face Jonquel Jones, and she played a one-on-one that whole game, she shut her ass down. So not only they would trade for Angel Reese in a heartbeat, because not only she's just as good of a player, but star power. She subliminally blew everybody on that team away. She'll be the second biggest star in New York City behind your boy named Aaron Judge. Man, y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing acting like she ain't have the whole Twitter and Instagram and everything else trending because of the Met Gala 2 nights ago. That's impact.
That's all right, Duval. We only got maybe about a good week before we get this season underway, and I can't wait. Because I don't know why y'all keep betting against that girl. She just make y'all look like fools every time, man.
And the sad part about it is they don't even dislike each other. Angel and Caitlin don't dislike each other.
No, they don't.
No.
And it showed where the W's intentions are, at least in my opinion, because they had a perfect opportunity to shut down all the noise, all the false narratives after the All-Star game, even going into the All-Star game with the two of them being on the same team. That dime that Caitlin passed to Angel, where she finished, since y'all always want to be talking about she don't finish. She made your favorite player look good. But they didn't want to take they had a golden opportunity to shift the narrative, change the energy that was already happening, and they decided not to.
All I know is we about
and
to
they
go
don't play the same position, so stop comparing apples and oranges.
No, they don't. Yeah, they don't. All right. Bro, Claude, You crashed out up here about 4 or 5 times.
I ain't trying to do that, Keisha. Damn.
That's got
just
to be a
started.
record. No, you started it, and then you got L crashing out. Then here come the ball crashing out.
I did some
Me
cussing.
and Duvall is crash out buddies. We gonna crash out together. L, you is just out of your element of yourself, sister program director.
Hey, you know what?
I'm usually the ones that be trying to keep y'all in check, but it's only so much. Like, the disrespect is loud. I'm not, and don't expect this from me every show, because I just don't care enough. I don't care enough about y'all like that. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about the people in the chat that consistently want to cause confusion. You know, your stories are laced and rooted in racist rhetoric. You can't be objective and honest. I can say my favorite player is not even at the top of her game yet, but I'm never going to minimize what I have seen her do and accomplish and how she's grown even from last season till now. That I will never do. Some of y'all just can't stand to see it, and it's okay. I don't care, but you won't get this kind of energy from me every show. But tonight, what I say, I had
that business. She on
I had time.
She about that.
I don't know why people be gang banging in the chat, but y'all want to know something?
Let me. For those of you who are new around here, don't know who I am. I'm about mine. Okay,
get it.
I know what I be talking about and doing.
What you say? Oh, we doing plex around here. Okay, let me go.
Hold up, my work and my expertise sits up there and is recognized with the likes of ESPN, Disney, T-Mobile, State Farm, Coca-Cola. So when I'm talking what I know. I ain't gonna never talk about nothing I don't know about.
Y'all see this plaque?
Y'all do this for fun. I make money.
You blurring out or something. I don't know what to.
Yeah, you blurred out. We can't see that.
All I know is, you know what I want to tell.
So you see what this is? Y'all see what this is? This plaque is for hiring the most African American male and female teenagers in the Chicago, Illinois districts. That's what that plaque is. So I'm about my people. I'm for my people. I'm with my people. This right here on my wall. L show plaques. I just want to show a plaque. L, I ain't get. We show and tell.
That's a plaque. These are awards.
Hey, so that plaque right there. I've hired more young Black people in the history of anyone who owned a business. It's a Soldiers at War beauty supply store. Hire me. Right there.
I got a plaque. I got a plaque I want to show.
Show the plaque.
I want to show. The plaque is this. You come up here talking that foolishness, you're going to get cooked. And then I'm going to put your name on a plaque and engrave it and send it to your house. That's the plaque you're going to get from me.
She going to send your ass back with that jambalaya cook there. She going to keep your ass.
Here's the trip part about this. Real talk.
Okay.
We like both players. I just don't understand why y'all got to go into all these narratives when you're talking about one player. You're okay with talking about Caitlin was a rookie and she was this and that. Rakia was a rookie. She got something to work on. But when you come to Angel, you want her to be a finished product, and you running up in the chat talking about we talking about she a GOAT, greatest of all time. Ain't nobody never said none of that. Then you up in the chat just lying and capping. I don't understand why you're doing all that. If you can't contribute something constructive, you can disagree with me. I have been wrong before. But if you can't contribute something constructive to the conversation, give us some bullet points, give us some ideas of what you're saying instead of just hating because you don't like a certain person. Hey, we're not gonna give you today we gave y'all too much space in this show to listen to this foolishness some of y'all said in this chat. Ain't nobody called none of y'all dumb. Ain't nobody called none of y'all crazy. Nobody said y'all was on meth. But if you bring us there, we'll finish it for you because we do have the mic. So that's all I got to say. Look, be respectful. If you disagree with me, tell me why you disagree with me. Don't start hurling insults. You don't know me. You don't know Bro Clark. You don't know L. So when you start gang banging on this YouTube, don't let your mouth get you in trouble. Okay. That's all I got to say.
Said that, sister. And for everybody that's in the chat that came, I appreciate you. I thank you. We really do appreciate y'all. We appreciate the donations. If you guys want to give a super chat, a super sticker, you definitely should do it now. We're about to close out. We appreciate y'all, man, and doing this production. We just trying to hold it down for our big brother who's doing big things and making us in this community move forward. But sometimes when I do what I do for this community, meaning that in protection and keeping in perspective that we, in this community are dominantly Black people, I have to make sure that I'm in a general love affair with the people that I am on the panel with, and also the people that also donates to the channel and keeps their compliments discreet. I'm just saying, if you're here to be a part of this show, you don't have to be a part of this community. But if you're here to be a part of the show and you come in here, we got Caitlin Clarkers in here. We got people that really love Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
In here, but they respectful and they come across respectful. We ain't disrespect nobody. But when you come in here putting your feelings in front of your thoughts, this the wrong place. All of us up here, especially, you know what I'm saying, my sister L and my brother K-Sap and Duval and me and Sister Keisha, we play around a lot, but we trying to think about the best topics and the good content that we could bring to you and talk about something instead of nothing. You understand? Something that's worthy of being talked about. We just ain't just coming up in here, you know what I mean, playing with you and we just sitting here, you know what I mean? I be glazing Angel. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just saying, but we don't sit there and glaze Angel and then, put somebody else down. So no, that's not what we here for.
I got one thing to say off topic to make Unc crash out just a little bit, and then we're gonna get to the super chat and get out of here.
Okay.
The Knicks up 2-0 on the Celtics.
God damn.
They won 91-90.
I seen
tonight.
it. I already seen it. I know.
Yeah.
God. Keisha, I was trying to go to bed right. Damn. You always playing. Y'all see your messy ass. I'm trying to go to bed.
You can't look, he can't stand the Knicks, y'all.
God damn. Hold on. Hate them up. Hey, shout out to Dre Day, man. I appreciate you, Dre, all the time. Dre Stewart, you are a quality guy. It says good night, everyone, especially you, L. L. I told you. You better put them things up, L. You better go put them up now. You better.
Why all these men throwing their boxes at you? I don't understand this.
Here we got another one.
Hey, shout out to my baby, Riddick Milky Way. I love you, girl. It says this was a good, very good show. The panel was very entertaining. You all had me crying, laughing, as I always do.
Yeah. Hey, Bro Claude.
Yeah.
Sister Tony got something for you. Go Knicks. Go cry in your closet, Bro Claude. Look at him clicked off, y'all.
I don't understand why these men be throwing their boxes at L. They must be see L be doing her taekwondo at the gym. I be seeing the videos. She do taekwondo and all that. I don't know.
Is that what it is, man?
Must be something. They be super chatting the hell out of L.
I know, man. I know. Hey, man, we about to get up off of here. I done sent Unc to go back to his closet because he messed him around with them Knicks. I love y'all in the chat. Duval, you got anything else?
Man,
Oh,
man, I said what
You
I
can
said when it
crash
came to
out.
Angel.
You should be able to sleep good tonight, Duval. You should be able to sleep good tonight.
Now I know my what they call Hair James, Heir James. I know he or she is in the chat, and he or she already screen record, and he or she gonna have me trending the next day like I did last time. So I know what time it is.
Oh Lord. L, anything else before we go?
I crashed out quite a bit tonight, more than I expected. But yeah, Duvall tickled me tonight too. I'm gonna just say this, like in all seriousness, you have fans that are passionate, and people gonna ride for their players. But I respectfully request that if you don't like what we talking about, if you hate Angel Reese, we talk about Angel Reese, we love Angel Reese around these parts. Like, just go to Bitch Be Frank's channel. You can go to Adrian's channel. Like, there's other. You can go to Jason Whitlock's channel. Like, it's folks that don't like Angel and they agree with you. Like, I would never, ever go anywhere and stay for hours amongst folks that I don't even agree with. I don't like. We don't even have the same values. Talking about somebody that I can't stand. I'm just not doing it. I don't. Maybe you got that kind of time and energy. I don't.
Might do. I don't know. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Reddit Milkaway said $2 super chat. L ADP asked, did you stream for your watch hours?
I did not, and I'm not yet. I'm intentional with it. Keisha and I have something very special coming for y'all soon. I can't tell y'all no more than that, but that's when I will stream to my channel. Y'all will hear more about it very soon. Promise.
Thank you, Reddit. Hey, we getting up out of here.
And I brought facts tonight.
What facts you brought? You brought facts tonight, or you brought $2 Happy Meals? Which one?
No, I brought facts tonight. I brought my little screen and all that show my numbers. Them facts,
right.
man. Them numbers and
right,
figures.
Devon.
You know, them nerds like numbers and figures.
You right, Devon. You right.
Hey, thank you, Sister Riddick Milky Way, for the $2 super chat, and then thank you, Brian Allen Hines, my main man. Hey, I had, when y'all said that shit, I had kicked something and then I knocked the cord loose. So don't think.
Yeah. We know you was running to your closet to cry because the Knickerbockers is up 2-0. It's okay.
You a messy ass. Look, you messy. You see this L? I have to deal with this messy ass girl.
It's okay.
God damn.
Hey, next time Keisha hit me up and say K-Sep ain't here, and Keisha asked me if I want to come on, I'm gonna say no. I can't deal with y'all. Y'all know have my blood pressure up.
Hell, you messy mother. I done left it alone. And you messy ass girl.
We get
damn.
We get. You know what? We get down here because Bro Claude got to go cry in peace. I don't want him to be up here crying and upset.
Right. They ain't won nothing. I don't care. They ain't gonna win. They ain't won nothing. They ain't won nothing and they ain't gonna win. Hey, New York City, your team is a bum.
He's a hater. That is what you call
New York
real
City
hating.
Your male team is losers.
Shut up. We gotta go, y'all. I love y'all.
Good night.
Love y'all.
Show. Bye, guys. We out of here.
Bye.